Already found them.
Roll destiny. Yep, told you. Be prepared for another dark.
C4 needs to roll, as well as Dell.
They need to log in.
I guess we'll do DJ real quick, and then the rest.
Did you get everyone's obligation?
Yeah.
24. That is Jeff.
Of course it is.
that job that you
Necrotechro.
Necrotechro. You were worried about that Black Sun calling on you anytime soon.
Yep. They're gonna probably want me to build some stuff for them. Adding 2 strain to mine. Everyone else gets 1.
So now, if you want to roll, you could roll for the pay that you want. Max roll will be a 5 purple check for the job that pays the most.
It'll be negotiation.
Go ahead and roll the 5 to get 20 grand. That'd be good.
Roll 5, get 20 grand.
Hey, after all, can't do anything else than spectacle and entertainment. So
I told you he could fail. I told you.
damn it,
That's what we're talking about.
so close.
If he has a talent, I don't know if he has a talent that lets him read.
Yeah.
I have net. I was checking. I was just checking that, and I have natural merchant. Once per session, may reroll 1 streetwise or negotiate.
There you go.
Let's reroll this and
Yes.
Do you have anything that reduces the difficulty?
Man.
No, it's a success. Double click once again. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you did. Yep.
Oh, okay. It was the top one.
Straight over that one too. Congratulations, you got 20K in the bank. Like I told them before when it started, think about where you're gonna be when you get a message about what you're doing. So DJ, I guess we'll just start with you.
Yeah.
All right. While he's doing that, so okay.
No light side.
Nice.
You better be using these dark side points, Pat.
I'll have to think. I'll think what I use them for. Maybe I have an idea. So, Erdak,
Yes.
you just get back from a successful stopping the heist that went on, and immediately after you sit down there in the pub to relax, kick back and chill, you get a call on your comm from your commanding officer, Commander Grashnik.
Okay.
Erdak,
Yes, sir.
y'all done with that last job?
Yes, sir.
Good. Get in my office now. I got something else for you.
Yes, sir.
He's over here,
Okay.
off to the right.
I see it.
Do you just come on in, or did you knock?
Knock.
Who is it?
Erdak, reporting for duty, sir.
Get in here.
Salute.
Close that door behind you.
Okay. I close the door. And I stand at attention.
Out of here, soldier. You good? So I heard about that successful job you did with the bank. So how about a real mission?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I got someone coming in. He's going to brief you on it real quick. So just give it a few minutes.
Yes, sir.
So then stand off to the side so you can get through.
Yes, sir.
And you see come in a specialist. He walks in.
Do I know it's just? Do I know if he looks like a certain type of chist that might be Grand Admiral?
No, he's a special operative. The uniform he's wearing, it like that. He's not higher ranking than the commander, or anything like that.
Okay.
He just seems to be a field agent, like must know about something going on. So he comes in. He comes up to you, say, "Is this the guy?" "Yeah, this is the guy I told you about." "Great. Well, first off, let me tell you, my name is Investigator Girl."
Nice to meet you, sir.
What's that?
That's nice to meet you, sir.
Yes. And so the reason I'm had to come in here is I heard about your exploits with the bank and everything like that, and I want to see you give you a test for something real. And so here's the issue here. We've been doing some investigating, and we've been tasked out by a local insurance agency. What was the insurance agency?
Almighty, sir.
What was it? What was that insurance agency we talked about, DJ?
Almighty, sir.
All Might, yes, All Might, yes, that's right. So All Might Insurance Agency has asked us to look into a matter. Apparently, one of their high priorities insurance customer has taken out quite a large sum of money out on their Bacta shipment they got coming through. And, this will be like the third or fourth one within the past month or so, a couple months. And all the other ones seem to have magically, mysteriously, something gone bad with it, and it, disappeared or was broken. But, luckily for him, he was insured for it. We haven't been able to prove anything, but we suspect, there might be some foul play going on here, So we want to do, so we have you do a little investigation. And so it's come to our attention, though, that this guy, his name is, and he's going to tell you the guy, his name is Hamar-Chaktak. He is a Herglick merchant, well known out there in the Tallaani sector in the colonies. And he's apparently right now, he's putting together a workforce for his next job. We're assuming it's probably going to be something to do with his Bacta transport we have coming through. And so what we need you to do is try to infiltrate that group that he's going to hire and get us some information about this and find out what's going on. So maybe we can put a stop to it and have some kind of proof that, these claims that he's making are not accurate or not valid.
Yes, sir.
Does that seem like something you can be up to?
Yes, sir.
All right. What kind of skills will you have possessed? Because, this guy seems to be hiring a certain elite team. So we have a feeling they're going to try to test you on something.
Sir, I am great at close quarters combat, and I am tough. I will not go down easily.
That's good. Maybe he might have need for you for some muscle for the job. So make sure you sell yourself really well with that. And so he's going to give you the coordinates. The coordinates is it's in the colony sector. It's going to take. You said that takes what, 2 weeks? You said from here where they're at located, Jeff?
From the outer rim, off of a major trade route, you can get there in about 2 weeks on a Class 2 hyperspace or a hyperdrive.
So he tells you there's a Class 2 hyperspace drive. You need to get there in 2 weeks for this job. So you need to secure transport there or arrange something is what you need to do.
Yes,
we will
sir.
provide credits. We will provide credits for that to assist with that. Just let us know what you need.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then I guess you get all that information. You get the data pad, and you get all the information. Like I said, all the information about the guy Hamar-Chaktak is made available to you. I'll have to send you a picture and all that stuff here in a minute, so you can see it. And then that's about it. And then I guess that is it for you, unless you have any more questions about it.
No questions, sir.
All right, dismiss.
And
All right. So while you're going back to figure out how you're going to get there, we'll move on to the next person.
Now, public transportation will probably take longer because they probably got like a Class 5 to Class 15 hyperspace or hyperdrive. Is he in the outer room or is he in a closer room?
He's on skip 1.
Okay. Yeah. He'll probably have to find a crew to join
secure
to get there in 2 weeks.
or something. So you might want to have to do some talking and negotiating stuff. They got confused which are that he was talking about.
You're basically going to have to find someone to get you there because public transportation will take about a month to get from the outer rim to the inner rim. You'll have to take different shuttles to stop, and you gotta stick with their schedule. So it'll take a while in there. So you'll probably have to meet a crew and catch a ride with them.
Oh look, a ship in the bay.
Oh, there's ships in all the bays. There's a bunch of bays.
You're gonna have to talk around and see who you can get. Urice and Big Boy, are y'all ready? So, what are y'all doing right now? You looking for another job? What are you doing?
Chilling in the canteen.
All right.
And spending the well-earned credits I just had.
All right.
On a new ship.
C4 is just building bombs in his room.
Yeah,
That-
what are you doing?
Oh, where's your new droid? I heard you got a new droid.
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Told you, it's the last minute he's gonna get it.
Oh, okay.
So, C4, what are you doing?
I'm gonna build some bombs.
You're building some bombs.
In the privacy of his ship, or the ship, I'm assuming,
All right.
and not a public
Not
restroom.
looking for any more work. You just got off that last job you did, right? With the demolition job. Dal, what are you doing? I just need what y'all doing so you and everything. So how to get you all the missions and stuff.
Spending his credits in the pub.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, spending your credits, you hear some people talking about another job. A mysterious advisor got a big payout. Dal, while you're in there.
Taking my seat, I go closer to who's talking about the job, and oh, so what you talking about? Eh? Next round's on me.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, did you not read the dark web about it or find out about it? It's kind of like hush hush, So it's like if you don't know much about it, it's gonna be kind of hard for you to,
No, not true. I didn't read much lately. Was very busy with big important job, but now it's done, and I have lots of credits to spend on my friends. With a sign of my hand, make the nearest droid server come and drop us some beers.
Okay. So you trying to get him to tell you about it then?
Yep.
Okay. So you're gonna try to what's that? You're gonna try to negotiate or?
If you really want to rule, it'd be more charm or streetwise.
Okay. Yeah, you're forgiving him. You're trying to butter him up. So yeah, just roll that. Roll with charm.
What did?
Oh, he's two difficulty because he seems to be willing to talk about. He's just trying to give you a little hard time. The beers are nice, but I could really use it. I would really rather like a nice ale.
If you don't want to tell me directly,
From that information, you find out that you get kind of like an idea which dark web he's talking about. So you can go do the research yourself, or someone with some computer know-how can go take a look at it, especially since you know the site to go to. So I don't know if you have anyone on your team available to do these computers, because Gabri's kind of a little busy right now. C4. Excuse me.
He's within comm range.
oh, I same my two friends. I said goodbye to my two new friends, and try to contact C4. So, my friend. I don't know what you're doing now, but we could have some lead on a new job. Could you check on what's going on in www.darkweb shadyjobs.com?
I don't have any bad jobs.
He wants you to go onto the computer and search. So roll a computer check, one purple. If you don't have any points in it, I think you have like 1 or 2 points in it, maybe.
Why?
It's starting to see a pattern here.
He's got an idea where to go. What do you want to do with all that advantage?
Maybe Dell should have gave him a blue dice.
Yeah, give him a blue dice. Add a blue
Yeah,
die.
blue advantage maybe.
It was a medical droid.
Roll a blue dice.
Yeah, roll blue die.
One blue die.
One blue dice.
This group's never gonna get together.
I love this game.
Oh man,
So
Give me 6 advantage.
that is awesome.
I got an idea.
So what do you want to do with that advantage?
All that advantages, he probably met some people on the internet that he got distracted by because they were having a conversation. And he's like, oh crap, I totally forgot to look up this website. In fact, hey, how do you get on the dark web anyways? And so maybe the guy he's talking to
Maybe
can actually give him some assistance. One of his online buddies could give him assistance with all that advantages. And
Maybe you can roll an underworld to help him out with that, Del.
Hey!
Any successes you get, Del, will go towards his blues to roll again.
Difficulty?
What's that?
What's the difficulty?
We'll get it two purple.
Maybe an advantage for a boost die for the number of advantages he got.
Yeah, you have 2 blues from all that advantage you got.
It was just nothing. Okay.
There you go.
Alright, Landon, you have 2 extra blues to roll with. Plus, so Del's giving you assist. And then what do you want to do with that advantage there, Del?
More blue.
Find good information about the job. Anything we got.
You found out that it's gonna be. You found out that someone is actually. It's gonna be near the colonies.
Ooh, I got an idea. With all the advantages and success, maybe they find a dark web advertisement.
There you go.
It gives them all the details they need.
No, roll computers with that.
Yeah.
Just roll your computers now. There you go.
You've got to roll 2 purples.
This means to roll his.
Yeah, roll 1 purple.
Just roll 1 purple.
Oh,
one
please
purple.
don't do it. Please
It's
don't.
successful anyways, right?
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
Fine.
He
All
clicked
right.
on the dark web advertisement.
So tell him what you found there, Landon. So C4 says, "Oh, okay, I found it." So yeah, he says apparently the job it's in the colony sector. So we want to make it. It's starting in about 2.5 weeks, which would be if we leave the next day or so, we could definitely make it there in time to find out more about it. It says come prepared with come prepared to be tested in your skills because we're trying to find select from elite to find the best of the best we need for this. It doesn't list who's listed it. It just says unknown. But it's legit. You can tell.
It's legit.
Yeah, the user is not a brand new user. They've been to there several times in the past few months.
Hey, as long as they have the credits. And they don't try to double cross us.
Yeah, like the last time. So now y'all got a couple days to figure this out. DJ, how are you gonna get to where you need to go?
Well, I traveled in from the lounge and I traveled to the closest bay and I'm just admiring the ship. It's so good looking.
Why don't you roll Streetwise to see if you can find anything? Do you have any Streetwise?
No. That's why I just wandered to the closest bay.
Hoping to find something. That's awesome. Maybe you should ask around who's leaving soon. Maybe ask your commanding officer.
Maybe you should go to a bar.
Yeah, bar too.
Kind of why I'm waiting here. I'm just waiting for the owners to just come back to see the.
So Yuri's and Seafer, what are you doing? Jeff, your character, what's he doing?
Searching the dark web.
Okay. Roll computers check. Do 3 purple.
Okay. I'll be using my supercomputer and my slicing gear and my AR-CI goggles.
He just has six. He just has 6 yellows.
Oh, okay, nice. you find out the information. Same thing as I told them. It's in the colonies, which is about a week away from you.
Okay, so I would like to use the advantage to find out if there's anything that would be a good idea for me to have packed and take with me that would come in handy for
I think
this.
the amount of successes would be for you.
The description of it is very vague. But like I said, the user, they've asked jobs in the past similar to this, and they've all paid out. So, you like I said, there's nothing more you would know. You just say bring whatever your skills would require. So whatever you're going to sell yourself with as.
Did I know the location?
It's going to be in the colonies, in the Tallaani, on the Tallaani planet Talon. And it's going to be at a warehouse there.
So I got like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. So I will take basically. I'm in the mid-rim now. 2 weeks. I should get there on public Space Hound on the Space shuttle bus.
Okay.
So I'll get me a 55 credit ticket for me, plus my droids, and we'll take our gear.
Okay.
So 55 times 4, and I'll pay a little more to upgrade too. We get to pick our seats. So
you don't want to sit next to one of those big old alien guys that they take up like 3
there's
seats?
4 of us. We carry our luggage on, which is basically all my computer equipment, and we pay extra and slip the guy extra to let us go absolutely first, so we get seats up at the very front and have our stuff.
So you have to sit next to one of those big merch guys. Okay.
And I sit next to one of my. Oh, we sit next to emergency exit because Treads has no legs. He has tread wheels, so he gets to take up the handicap seats section, and I get to sit next to him, so I got plenty of leg room, even though I'm a short, fuzzy little guy in armor. So I don't really need the leg room, but I like it.
They're about to question you about handicap, but then they saw the extra credits you threw at them, and then they don't even say nothing.
Yeah.
They're like, wait, like the guy's like, no.
This is my space wheelchair. See, I'm riding on it. It's just one of those intelligent droid models.
Yeah, yes, I understand. I wasn't even gonna say anything, so yeah, I do have a great flight.
So is 400 credits enough to get me there without being bothered with all the crap I'm bringing in my droids?
Yeah, you pay for enough room.
So I'll deduct 400 credits.
All right. So now back to Erdat. Del, Eurus, C4, where are you hanging out? Are you still hanging out in that room, or are you back on the ship?
Oh.
While you're coming back from the bar that day, whatever you're doing there, Eurus, you see a guy in full Imperial armor standing in front of your ship, looking at it, looking kind of suspicious, like looking for someone.
Patting myself for to find my keys and checking my breath. Hiding my grenades under a few plies of my robes. Yes.
Is this your ship?
Hello, friend. What do you want with our ship?
Oh, I was just looking for a place to. I was just looking for a ship to go, and the public transports are really slow. Is there a way that I could hop along in your ship with y'all?
Pay for passage, you mean?
Yes.
To be clear, you're also a Trandoshan. So he is a strange-looking Imperial.
Yeah, he looks a strange Imperial. Yeah, kind of looks kind of outplaced in that armor.
What is your name, good sir?
Lewis didn't. That's great to.
Nice to meet you. My name's Erdak.
Erdak?
Yes.
Oh, by the way, Erdak left a week prior on his ship. He said he's got some loose ends to tie up, so he is no longer in the ship.
We had Erdak. Lovely fella. But why would someone from the Empire want to hitch a ride with us?
Because the public transports are really slow, and where I'm going, I need to get there fast.
You don't have anything with the Empire to help you? I mean, it's not really my business, but it's very strange.
It is very strange, sadly.
So, DJ, he thinks you're actually with the Empire right now. He doesn't know your history.
Correct.
So that's why he's saying he's wondering why the Empire would not give you your own ride. Why you need to go get a ride.
I'm not with the Empire at the moment. I'm on contract work.
Oh, well, that changes a lot of things, my friend. My good strange friends. You want to go somewhere. Unfortunately, we already have a destination and not a lot of time to go there. So, where are you going? Sorry, what?
I forget where the location is, but my character remembers.
Tallaani.
Tallaani? Oh.
You're going to Tallaani.
I'm going to Tallaani.
Great coincidence. That's where we're going.
Huh. That's
Of course,
really good.
We can't really just take you in for free. You understand? You'd have to pay for some transport fee.
How much would that transport be?
Negotiate.
Judging by how he's dressed, how the look of his weapons, how can I evaluate his level of wealth?
He's got a giant sword. He doesn't have any guns.
Basic mercenary.
Yeah, mercenary with a giant sword.
You are mercenary. You are mercenary. Not much credits at the moment, I assume.
I have 256 to my name.
Remember, remember this. You said that you're fronted credits to pay for your transport and anything you need.
Oh yeah.
So ask him how much he needs, and then say, I don't have that, then I can go get it for you.
How much do you need?
2,000. 2,000 credits.
2,000.
Negotiate. Roll the negotiations.
Oh yeah, roll against Dell's negotiation.
I mean, it's not free. We are going there already, but that's not. You have to be fed. You have to take one of the beds. You understand everything, right? Lots of maintenance costs.
I can buy my own food.
You can buy your own what?
I can buy my own food.
Oh. Well, that would reduce a bit of the cost, yeah. But still, you'd have to get a room. You had to go to clean yourself. I hope. Lots of maintenance. Yeah, I understand you don't really have much credits for now, but we got a very fast ship. So 1,500. What do you say?
I'll take that.
Good. You can pay when we get there. But don't really hope for you. You don't try to. You don't try to mess with us. We have good people in there that could. And things could get dicey if you think you can just go and run away when we arrive.
I don't run from fights.
We'll see. Come in. With the crew.
I'll have to get the money for this, but I'll be back real quick.
And get all your food and stuff for the trip.
Yeah, I do that.
Okay. So a couple days go by, I guess, unless y'all have anything else to do.
I would like to do a knowledge education or some role to find out some basic information about Tallaani, since I'll be traveling on that ship for a while.
So that's how much. What do you have in core worlds and?
6 green.
So you don't know much at all about it.
But I have education to get a basic idea.
Okay. You can roll. You don't know anything about it. Would that be hard? Would that be?
It's up to you.
Del, what do you think? That would be.
If it's very isolated, it'd be hard. But if it's like a public planet that anyone could go to.
So, like, I want to know: is it like Coruscant, where it's a huge, heavy city place, or is it more like Felucia, where I should bring a lot of bug spray and survival stuff, or is it like a moon that doesn't get very much sunlight, or is it more like a desert planet like Tatooine that has 2 suns? Just some basic information.
Okay. I'll have to look at what it is, but yeah, okay.
So 3 purple?
I would say
probably 3.
Yeah, we'll do 3.
Can't you just look it up on your space iPhone?
Yeah. My data pad. Can I do that? Then I just roll computer.
I pulled up Wikipedia, so we'll go ahead. So roll. That was your data pad. Yeah, do a hard check.
Just do a hard computer, son. Since I'm using my computer to look it up.
Using computer skill. Okay.
It can't be that hard to look stuff up.
Bear with me. That's why I'm asking y'all for advice.
Hey.
All right.
Wow. What are you gonna do that triumph?
If I need to remember anything important about the planet when I get there, I can use that triumph to upgrade a role that has to do with something about the planet that could come in handy in the future. How's that sound?
Yeah, here you go. I'll send you the Wikipedia of it. So the planet is in the Tallaani sector, Free World's territory, at the confluence of the Giju Run, the Propagation shipping lane, and the Shapani bypass. It was best known for its starship production. So they're good at producing starships in that location.
Good.
They build a lot of starships, and they have a big starship. They have a repair depot where they do all the repairs for ships in the sector.
Good place to go when I want to build my ship.
Exactly. In 4400 BBY, the Tallaani shipboats were established in orbit around the planet.
That's good.
Starships throughout the centuries for the public, with a public rule and retain its facilities. The Empire Tallaani government worked together to maintain a system that is not well liked by the Tallaani patriots.
Okay, cool.
And, yeah, pretty much everything on Wikipedia. All right. So that's what you found out about it. So now, anything else anyone want to do for the next couple days? C4, you said you're building bombs, which I need your character to do more than just build bombs in the sessions. They have a 3 intelligence. I'm going to make you lose some intelligence to keep you to do that. That's all you want to do.
Okay.
Wait, why can't he just have a whole ton of frag grenades or grenades.
Do more than that.
He's 3 intelligent. He's got to do more than that. He's not one-track minded.
He might try to build new prototypes and get schematics so that he can make really, really, really good grenades.
So he's perfect. So don't say I'm just building bombs. I'm trying to perfect my craft.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
He's going to be building bombs so much he's going to be able to make a nuke soon.
But I want you to be
No,
more
he doesn't have the parts.
More active in the group, what they're doing. That's why I try to get you involved with Eurus.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So Dal came on the ship and told you we're about to have another passenger come through with y'all. He also, well, I mean, you two role play it out. Go ahead.
Hey! You know that job I found? I think I found someone else who was interested. He wants transport to the place we're going. So we're gonna have a get next few weeks. And he's paying too.
Oh, also, C4 can fly in space, and he has gunnery skills. So he might want to pilot.
I mean, I think he's the only pilot among all of us.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
So, Erdak, go ahead and take your character back to the commander and all that, since you already secured your packages, your stuff, transport you need to make arrangements.
Okay.
All right. Was that all you two had to talk about? Anything else?
We don't really have anything else.
Okay. If you're building bombs, and you can roll for your bombs if you want to build your bomb. All right. So roll what if you're going to build some more bombs or grenades or whatever you're trying to do, go ahead and roll it.
I built stun grenades.
What's that?
I built stun grenades.
Okay.
You have to roll for the grenades and then add that.
Roll the grenade, and then you can add the specialties it has.
Okay. Rogan.
What's the
And
difference?
Eurus just came on and told you that y'all you're going to be heading to that job, and you have a new passenger.
How many purples is it?
It's 3 purple. It takes 2 hours per grenade.
Unless you have any schematics. What's your schematics you have?
Does he need?
Well, he wants to do while they were talking. That's what he wants to do, I guess.
All right, then you can do them.
Yeah, build your grenade, see if you can get improvement.
Yeah, it's just something he does in his pastime.
Rolled it.
Okay, you can give it the stun quality if you use all 3.
Okay.
There you go. You built a stun grenade.
So now it has stun 3 quality.
And how many did you build? One at a time? Did you build one, or did you build a couple of them?
I'm gonna build 2 of them.
Okay, so you have 2 of them now.
So it's 70 credits. It took you 2 hours.
Yeah, with those advantages, yeah. All right. So then during that time, so while he's doing that, the next few days, we get all prepared, get all supplies. Erdak, you go back to get your supplies.
Yes.
Tom, go ahead and tell them what you did.
Say that again?
I said, so you went back to speak to your commanding officer and let him know that you secured the transport and all that, and that you need to get supplies for the trip, and you're gonna need credits.
Yes.
So go ahead.
Sir, I have found a transport that is going at the same place as I am. They require me to give 1,500 credits.
1,500 credits.
It is
Really? That's like, you couldn't get it lower than that?
I couldn't, sir.
Fine. This is important. So, all right, I'll make sure the credits get deposited so you can send it to them. Make sure you take plenty of supplies with you. And here, take this comm link.
Yes, sir.
It's issued, and it's unencrypted for channel, so you can speak with us. Because we need to be able to make sure it's long range.
Yes, sir.
But remember, it's just issued, so you got to give it back. So don't let anything happen to it. We're going to take it out of your pay.
Yes, sir.
Is it a subspace comm? It would be like the size of a briefcase.
Sure.
Okay.
I think yeah.
Cool. No, it's about the size of a backpack or a briefcase in order to send a subspace submission between hundreds of light years. So yeah, it's big.
Yep. So add that to your inventory.
Okay.
Well, as the credits temporarily that will be deposited to Dallas' account.
Yeah, it'll probably even have like a little satellite dish that you can pop out to point in a direction.
Your location, so no one sees you doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I know you did. Okay, and then that's that. So the day to leave comes to y'all. So while you're about to leave, here's Angara comes in with Matilda.
What's the encumbrance of it?
Let me pull it up. Is it subspace? You just keep going. I'll tell you once I find it.
All right. So yours, Angara comes with Matilda. He's all satisfied, got this big old smile on his face, kind of like just grease all over him and stuff like that and everything. He's like, Yuris, I know I've spent quite a bit of your credits, and I do apologize. Me and Matilda's been working tirelessly to build some stuff for you and for the crew to help out. We already built a negotiator droid, and I also felt bad, that you didn't have anything for yourself. So might I present to you Jumper? Jumper comes in.
What is that?
This will be our new navigation droid, piloting droid. Jumper.
Great.
I've programmed him to work with that and stuff. And then also I see you all about to leave, which I guess it's a good time you got that done. But actually, I just got a job offer that I'm going to have to do so I can help pay back some of these credits, and help build up for this the group. So I won't be able to be with you. So me and Tilda feel bad, but please take care of Jumper because this is all new to him. He wants to impress, so he's really eager.
During all that, he was just shaking each hand of Jumper one after the other. And don't worry about the credits. We're good.
Yeah.
But nice to meet you, Jumper. Nice to meet you.
And with that, Angara says goodbye to Jumper and tells him that Yuris will take good care of him. He's a real good guy, and not to worry about a thing. And then him and Matilda book it to the Spicy Lady because they got a job to go do.
We'll see you in a month.
So is Dale going to be controlling Jumper?
Yes, it's his piloting droid for the pilot.
Apparently. Come on. We gotta go. And get inside of I get inside of a ship with.
Okay. All right. Oh look who just arrived.
Oh, come in. We're getting ready to go.
That's it. And then we're all gonna get up in the ship and fly off. Then. Yeah, the space. Now you're all on the ship. So it's going to take 2 weeks to get there while y'all on the ship. Was there anything y'all wanted to do while on the ship? Talk, get to know one another.
Does the pilot need to make some piloting checks?
No, it's pretty simple, basic flight. Nothing too.
Astrogation to navigate.
Yes, do an astrogation. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Let's see if Jumper is useful in this.
Hope so.
Here, I'm signing permission to
Right.
everyone. Okay, you got permission now. Let me show it. There you go.
Best hand-built droid.
How many arms does that have?
4.
Looks like Mystery Science Theater 3000 type droid. A toaster oven.
Hey, it was crafted with love.
And spare parts.
And spare parts, exactly.
Are you sure that thing can fly? Maybe you might want C4 to assist it.
C4 can assist. Unless C4 is busy making more bombs.
That's just this pastime when he's not doing something.
Yeah.
So you is gonna sit down with Jumper and come in. So you working for us now? That's great. Always happy to have some new people in here. So you see, this here is the Navi computer. This here is I don't really know what that does. This is for communications. This here is the thing you move to move a ship. I think. But you know this better than me. But we now have to go to some place called either Tura to Tallaani, something like that. So we're gonna work together and see where we go. Alright?
Yes.
And with that, we're gonna start trying for astrogation. What difficulty you want?
It's simple to get. I mean, it's in the colonies. What is that, Jeff?
You just do an average, normal.
Okay, just do an average.
Are the colonies new or anything?
So no, the colonies is in between the mid-rim and the inner rim. They're one of the first places that the people from the core worlds went out to colonize before they expanded out to the rest of the galaxy.
So they're not new. Okay, gotcha.
No. The old school.
But
yeah, they should be pretty easy.
Things will be really easy to purchase there.
Yeah.
All rarities should go down by 1 or 2, because I think they technically might count us. They might count as either inner rim or core, because they're so close.
They're core. I looked it up.
Oh, okay. So yes, if you want to buy any equipment, you want to buy equipment there, because stuff that's high in rarity will drop by 2. So a rarity 6 would be a rarity 4, and so on.
That's why I'm waiting for any ship massive shopping.
Be there.
Might I recommend using a Dark Destiny point just to the slight...
Let's upgrade that difficulty, because you know it seems like it's a simple ride there, but you know for him.
We want light side points, so use that dark side.
How do I do that? Is that the character?
Use dark side on the dice pull.
That's what I'm saying. Is it the character sheet one I need to click
Yeah,
on?
the dice pull character sheet. Click use dark side.
All right. Yeah, use dark side. Yeah. So it's his first time flying, so you know he's be a little nervous.
A droid?
Much impressed you.
Astrogation checks are always a great idea to upgrade like that, because there's a slight chance for a despair to just throw the group into something.
Hey, C4! Drop what you're doing and report to the bridge.
He looks down. I failed you, Master. I'm a failure. And he's kind of sad.
You know, if it's already having feelings and personality quirks after just being built, you know it's going to get worse from here.
What's that?
I said it's already having personality quirks. Day 1 of being built. It's only going to get worse from here without memory wipes.
Well, it just left its family, so you know it was eager to impress, you know. But if you console it, I'm sure he'll be fine. That's if you want to console it.
Sounds like somebody made a defective droid.
A good way to console it. Don't worry, you'll get a memory wipe soon, and you won't feel this failure anymore.
A what? Memory wipe?
Isn't that what you guys do to your droids?
Hey, is this Dell's droid? I guess up to Dell.
This is Dell's droid.
Hey.
Oh, for now, it's funny.
So
did I make it there while they get rerouted and?
Oh yeah, you made there, no problem.
I'd like to start looking for some reputable shops to purchase stuff from.
Okay.
I'm not going to purchase stuff in game, but I want to spend the extra time I have before the tournament starts to know where the good places are.
you get in there, you ask around, you know, and they give you a couple places you can get some stuff for, you know, pretty that, you know, they act like it's expensive, but you know it's cheap.
Cool.
All right. So is C4 come to help out? Do y'all want Jumper to try again? Encourage him to do it again. Maybe give him a blue to assist.
Okay.
C4, you're gonna roll investigation, 1 purple.
Or he can lend his intelligence.
Or you can lend your intelligence to assist Jumper with his roll.
Oh, Lynn intelligence.
All right. You're gonna show him how to use the system because he's brand new at this. Okay. So then, Jurist or whoever's gonna roll investigation for him with 1 blue.
No, it's not blue. Use his intelligence instead. What's your intelligence?
Oh, use intelligence. Oh, that it's say 3. It's the same as some as Jumpers.
Oh, Jumper's 3. Oh, I guess you get a blue then. Unless you have, do you have more than 1 rank in astrogation?
Jumper's 2.
Jumper has 2 ranks in investigation.
Okay. Yeah. Then blue dice.
Jumper's 2 ranks and 2 intelligence. I use my intelligence.
Or use your intelligence to help him.
Wait, what's US's intelligence?
3.
Oh, that's the same.
Okay. Blue dice.
So it's operator error. So it's operator error, not the droid's fault.
Yeah, just do it again.
So roll again.
With the blue this time.
Oh, we'll give you another one. Oh, that'd be nice.
He botched it again.
Oh, he didn't fail though. I mean, he didn't succeed, but you know.
Hey, you don't have
though?
to roll dark side again if they're Oh wait, never mind. It's a different check. My bad. Ignore me.
So, what do you want to do with that advantage?
Give him another blue and try again.
Okay, try again.
We know more or less where it.
This is a new system, y'all. None of y'all are really familiar with that well. Unless someone's got cold roll, take one roll, and then to make it easier for them to do it at astrogation.
So, what did we learn?
We
learned that it was not outside the galaxy. Good. So now we find again.
I'm just waiting for the despair.
Won't be one this time as unless you're
I'm
real.
not updating him again. He's already upgraded twice now.
Yeah, just use the thing for another blue.
All right.
Good. We're learning.
We did it. Finally.
He feels pride that he was able to do it, and he says, "Thank you, Master. Thank you for your guidance."
So you don't get there any faster. You get there right at the amount of time it would take you to get there. 14 days.
So you unload from it, and then you look at at the directions you got, and from the dark web, they're yours. You look at what you were given by your commanding officer, where to go, and you both kind of just start heading into the same direction.
So, where are you going?
And you leave Jumper on ship, or does he come with?
What?
What are you doing with Jumper? Is he staying on the ship to pilot the ship?
He has no legs.
All right, and C4, you're going with Yuri's, correct? Okay, yeah, okay. All right, so you all start seeing each other going. You 3 all heading in the same direction, kind of.
So where are you guys going?
Well, we have a good idea about a lead for a job, and we went and we're going there to see if they are interested in our services. And well, either way, we needed to go back to the court for some supplies, but doesn't come really easily out there.
Or you need to find a place to set up communication, let them know you're arrived and all that.
Hey, is this where we're meeting? Is there a time frame for how long we're gonna be? Do I need to make reservations at a hotel or something?
No, well, you get there early, right?
I guess. I mean, it takes depending on how long it took them to get their hyperspace. But
Yeah, you hear
I
about
took the basic.
You hear about a real swanky hotel called Heather Downs Hotel?
Is that where the thing's taking place?
No, it's not taking place there. But where you're meeting. But you hear about this, the Heather's Down Hotel. Seems like a really nice place. It's across from. It's really close to it. Tallaani Creation Thumper race course. So there seems to be you hear you hear it in the background and stuff like that, and people talking about the race coming up soon. And so
Is this event taking place in a hotel?
No, it's
Like
at a warehouse.
Okay, so motels nearby, inexpensive.
Yeah, you find a you find Frugal Inn.
Frugal Inn.
Frugal
What's
Inn.
the daily rate?
The daily rate is.
And how many days before the event?
It's going to be when they arrive. So at the same time they arrive. So how far ahead will you have been?
I don't know. Public transportation, they had trouble with their astrogation. We probably could have arrived around the same time, but they have to deal with the docking and fees and stuff, and I just get off of a Space Greyhound station. And then I can ride treads to where we're meeting.
What's that?
I can ride on treads to where we're meeting.
Okay.
TRDS, Speedy Taxi.
All right. So Erdak, Yuris, and C4. Erdak, you need to make communication. So are you gonna go back to the ship, or what are you gonna do? Are you gonna make communications? Or are you gonna do it after everything? Or are you just not gonna make communications?
I think I'm gonna rent out the cheapest apartment I can find.
Oh, you find Frugal Inn as well.
Ah.
What is the rate?
Yeah.
The rate? It's 5 credits a day.
Oh, I love that. I'm gonna leave.
I said Frugal Inn.
I'm gonna leave H7.
It's very budget friendly.
I'm leaving H7 and 21 BB or BBS. I'm leaving BBS and H7 there. Keep an eye on our crap and shoot anyone that breaks in that's not me.
Okay.
And yep.
All right, Erdak. So you get a room. Yuri, you see him break off and go somewhere else. Not where you're headed. And you have like another so he's like, when you arrive there, you kind of like have a little time. So I guess that's why he went and got a motel for to stay. You what are you and C4 doing?
What do we know exactly about the job, aside from the place and the?
So it's going. You're going to meet at a warehouse. That's just to test you all out, your skills and stuff, because you probably don't want to do it in a real public area, for whatever he's got you testing. And so so you kind of get an idea that this is just a testing, and if you pass, then you'll get the job and you'll meet the actual location you need to go.
What's it called?
It's just a warehouse 54.
No. On the flyers or whatever, what's it called? I'm sure they have a cover name for it, so that
for
this event.
The great budding or budding.
Great budding.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. Drop my stuff off at the Frugal Inn, and leave 2 droids behind, and keep an eye out for anyone else that looks like they just arrived.
Okay. You see a bunch of random people just showing up like that. Some people, questioning, but this is the Frugal Inn.
Anyone else that looks like they're carrying electronic equipment to the room?
No, you don't see anyone like that. You're at the Budget Inn. I think some of the high players will probably be at something else a little bit higher, more risque, or they might just be staying on the ships.
Okay. Anyone else that looks like they might be able to afford more than Frugal Inn?
Oh yeah, there's several people, but I mean, are you at your motel or were you looking at the space
lobby area? After I've already checked everything in, I just kind of wait in the lobby before I have to be anywhere. I'm there with Treads and
you in the lobby
next.
of your motel?
Huh?
You in the lobby of your motel or where you're at?
Yeah, in the lobby of the motel where people have to go to make arrangements.
You see some big guys coming in, some like thug types and stuff, and some people that look like they're kind of into some shady dealings and stuff. Or if you would assume it depends on what kind of underworld knowledge you have.
Let me roll underworld. What do I need to roll?
We'll make it a.
I'm basically looking for people like me that are freelancers or something that might be someone that might be going to the Great Budding based on the gear they're bringing to the shady motel. Like if they have armor that doesn't look all scorched up, something looks like it's kind of cleaned versus, mismatched armor, stuff like that.
If anything, yeah, you maybe see some, some guys who look questionable, who are of high status, but then they got like a female companion with them.
More for people that might already be part of a crew that might have an opening.
Yeah, you're looking around, but everyone seems to, anyone you ask, they seem to kind of keep to themselves. They didn't really talk to you.
I don't need to talk. I want to do my underworld to look for the characteristics I'm looking for. What's the difficulty?
2 purple.
All right. I'm basically looking for members of the group I need to join.
Yeah.
What? That's crappy.
I know, right? This has been a very unlucky session.
I'd like to get some useful information that would be helpful. Maybe people to avoid making contact with.
Oh, you see a bunch of big Damerian thug mercenaries walking around. They look like they got a chip on their shoulder. They're looking for something to start a fight with.
Yep, I'm avoiding those.
You see a guy in Imperial armor walk in, get a room, and then head straight to his room.
Does he have any luggage?
He does. He has a small. What are you carrying on you there, Erdat?
The encumbrance 5 item?
Yeah, I'm carrying.
Do you have any packs or anything like that? Multi-packs to put everything in, or?
I don't think there's a pack that can hold a great sword.
There is. It's a military pack, but you have to upgrade it to get it to hold up to an encumbrance 6, because backpacks only do encumbrance 4.
Is that something you would have grabbed from the locker at the Skip One place?
Modular military backpacks can be have hard points to get it up to 6.
Anything you borrow from them, you need to return. Don't forget that. So it's not a permanent add to your inventory.
Yeah. So my character is carrying the Pioneer long range hyper transceiver, a backpack, and has a combat knife on his hip.
Hey, so can I make a roll to identify that big old piece of equipment?
You see the guy said in Imperial armor with a backpack on and a knife at his hip. He said he looks really. It's
but a Trandoshan head.
Yeah, with a Trandoshan head sticking out of the armor.
Yeah, so I'm assuming he probably killed an Imperial and he's wearing his armor.
So he's got a pack, and like some stuff poking out. It's hard to see, but it's all shoved in there pretty tight. And you see him, Greg, get a room and head to head to his room. What do you want to do?
wait for him to come out from his room.
Okay.
And then start a conversation with him.
All right. So Urdak, what are you doing now? You get your key and you go on in.
Yes, I go into my room and I make contact with my commanders, telling him that I've gone to the planet, and the people that I used to ride with may be joining the thing to work with the man.
Yeah, you find out it's called the Great Budding, is what they call it.
The Great Budding.
All right. Very good. So it's the intelligence officer that you talk to, because he kind of like, the commander just like gave it to him for his job, his thing, his mission. And he says, good job on that. Just remember to keep communication between us private and everything. In fact, you should roll a stealth, because you're at some paper thin motel making communications with these people.
Hey, you know that advantage I got? Never mind. Go.
Yeah, what do you want to do with that advantage?
Can I not do stealth? Can I do anything but stealth? I mean, that is better than my stealth, but still not good.
But you're trying to be sneaky about it, right? Or deception, maybe? I don't know. Like, you could speak in code if you want to try that.
Sure, let's try the code.
You can do deception and act like you're talking to someone else that you met in the room. Or you
Hey,
and it's
Grandma, I got the cookies. They're in the oven.
There you go. Yeah, deception.
There are
what would be
4 cookies. Looks like they're all using the recipe.
What's the difficulty for that?
The difficulty? Just it's a simple.
2?
You mean easy?
Yeah, it's easy.
Simple is no difficulty. Easy is 1.
Do an easy. I want to see what you get for successes and stuff.
So 1 purple, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah! That's so unlucky.
Okay.
Sir, cookies? What the hell are you talking about?
Exactly. Wait, what are you doing? Where are you at? Are you in a secure area? Did you check your surroundings first? This is very, very important mission. I was told you were the best for this job. Do I need to reconsider this? Or that?
Say that again.
That's what you hear over the comm. He said, cookies? What are you talking about, cookies? Are you in a secure location?
No.
Well, get to one if you want to tell me. Did you make it there safely?
Yes.
Good. Follow me later when you have a more secure location. Out.
Sir.
Hey, is that a mechanics check to identify the piece of equipment he has?
You wouldn't see he's in a pack. It's in a backpack. So unless you followed him into his room and saw him or something, roll some stealth.
Okay, so you're saying he does have a military backpack with the 2 upgrades to increase encumbrance to 6, right?
Yeah, he's returning it later.
Just like the backpack that Treads uses to carry me in. Cool.
Exactly, yeah.
So when he comes out of his room, I'll be like, hey, really like the backpack. Got one just like it. And he points over to Treads. But whenever he comes out of his room, that's where I'm going to start a conversation with.
So tell him what your character looks like when he comes out of his room. Because you stay in the room after that conversation because you know you got to meet soon.
Well, how much longer do I have until the Great Budding starts?
You have 7 hours.
7 hours?
Yeah.
Guess I could get out to... I take off my armor, but I still carry my combat knife, and I guess I go outside my room to get a drink in the bar.
Okay. When you immediately exit your room, you see this small rodent type creature, right? What does your creature look like?
I'm gonna see what he does. But
you're not approaching him yet. Okay. So you see the Trendoji and go to the bar.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the bar and ask Treads and Nyx to stay maybe 2 yards back and keep an eye in case things go bad.
Okay. Dal and Uris and C4, what are y'all doing? Because you have 7 hours. once you land, and after you come back to the ship, you hear communication from MacGyver telling you about that he landed a job with Milo the Hutt, and right now he's building droids with him, and Matilda's helping out. They're also asking how did everything go with Jumper? What's that?
He's a good boy. He's learning. Son is gonna be a great pilot.
Great. I was hoping that I got everything right with him. You know, it was a struggle trying to get him built and everything. But yeah. So that job, it said it's going to take me a while with him, but Matilda's going to help me out, everything. But I'm glad C4 is working out for you. I was trying to make up to a little bit.
Isn't MacGyver's obligation with the Hutts?
No.
No.
Black Sun.
Oh.
Be careful with the Hutts. We can be devious and hard to make them
I'm taking Moolah with me to help negotiate.
Alright.
Hey, do you want us to move us to a map where a hotel is with a lobby?
Yeah, go ahead and do that for them. Let me see. Which one's a motel on here?
It's called City. It's after landing port after Femus.
Oh, I see it right there.
Yeah, there's an old hotel with a little lobby, and that could act as the bar too.
Oops. Is that y'all in the city now?
Okay.
David, you in the city?
Yes.
So we'd be in the old hotel.
Actually,
Will you help me?
Or we could be at the nightclub.
I'm just in black.
We can be at the nightclub.
You gotta put your character on it so you can see, I guess.
Oh, I do? Okay.
Yeah. Do you see my character at the nightclub?
No.
It's to the right. There you are. You're in the
I put
nightclub.
my character down, but I still don't see anything.
Oh, you might not have given yourself sight. Let's see. 60. Alright, how about now? Do you see?
Oh, I see now. Okay. And my character is down. Dang, this is chunky. There must be a lot of stuff in here.
Oh yeah, there is.
Okay, I'm in.
Alright, so what do you do?
So we're at the bar, right?
Yeah, you're at the bar.
Oh.
Okay, so... not there. There. Okay. And I...
Alright. Can I buy you a drink?
Who are you?
Hey, Necro Tecro. I notice you have a good taste in military backpacks.
Ah. Okay.
I believe we're both staying at the same hotel. You look like you have an interesting story. You're Trandoshan, non-human, and you're wearing what looks like Imperial military armor. I'm sure there's a pretty good story behind that.
Not really. I just enlisted.
Huh. So, is it true? Are most Imperials pretty racist? Against speciesists? Against, non-humans?
I don't believe anyone is racist. I just believe they're dumb idiots that just don't like anyone else.
Ah, that's true. Hey, barkeep, I'll take the 5-credit special you got there. Would you like one too? I didn't get your name.
My name's Erdak.
Yes. Would you like one of the 5-credit special?
Special one. Did you want to get? If you want to get 3 of them, you can get it for only at the price of 2.
Well, what is the price of 2?
Well, it was a $5 special, so 10.
I don't know. Do you want 2 drinks or 1? I'm only going to do 1. I'm a lightweight.
I'll take 2.
Okay, we'll do that for 10 credits.
All right. So there's some strong stuff. So roll your resilience.
Oh, finally, something I'm good at.
So on mine, I would like mostly rocks, with just a splash of the stuff.
Okay, no problem. I see we got a lightweight here. That's all right.
Okay, how many purple would it be?
We'll make it 2.
Okay.
You're pretty tough.
Why do you got so many black?
Yeah.
Why do I have so many black? It doesn't show it on here as black.
Did you clear out your pole?
And it is clear.
He still didn't pass.
No, I did. Wait,
Wait a minute. Yeah, the black cleared it. Yeah.
I did pass.
You got 1 success. Yeah.
No, I got 2 success.
2 success.
What's your character sheet look like? Do you have BLK written on it somewhere?
No. I shouldn't. Where do I go to clear dice?
Up at the top, the little arrows that go in like a square pattern next to the dice rolling arrow.
I did that. But let's try doing something again. Okay, the black is good.
Ooh, that's a song. Where's your purple at? That's a charm. Oh, resilience. Wait, no, that's a charm we rolled.
No, I was just doing that to test.
You need to make sure that the black dice is gone.
Okay, so you down that stuff like no problem. You're like
I'm gonna take a teeny weensy little sip.
Okay.
He fails his.
Roll simple. Roll simple.
Simple? That's nothing.
Oh, that's fine. Not arguing.
That's what for a tech rope.
The simple is nothing though.
Yeah. Well, I'm taking a teeny eensy beensy little sip. What is it called? Resilience?
Yes.
All right.
Enter Braun.
Ah!
Hey, you do better than he does.
This is really, really strong. I'm glad I asked for just a tiny bit.
Alright.
You're so close to failing.
So, you come to Tallaani often?
No.
Tallaani.
Do
Tallaani.
you?
Nah, actually, this is my first trip. Something about this great budding. Seems like I might have a pretty good shot. I haven't seen anyone bringing any computer equipment in, so I might be a pretty good contestant.
You've heard of great budding before.
The budding, yes.
Is that what brings you? You look kind of mercenary type-ish. Not to stereotype you or anything, but you know.
The budding does bring me here.
Ah, I knew it. So you got a crew with you?
I only traveled here with a crew because they were the fastest people I could get here with.
Ah. Well, I'm looking for a crew. My last one kind of disbanded. But I'm a very good slicer and mechanic.
Have you ever thought of enlisting?
Enlisting? What are you talking about?
Enlisting into the military.
The Tallaani military?
The Imperial military.
What? Why would I do that?
You're
not
not
a
in
human.
the military, remember?
Say that again?
You're not in the Imperial military anymore. Remember why?
Yeah, I remember why.
Okay.
No. Why would I do that? I don't want to be cannon fodder. They don't respect a human, from what I hear. Nah, besides, I hear the pay's not that great. I'd rather do jobs that pay me for my skills.
Whatever you say.
Like this one. Hopefully I get it. Hey, would you like to meet some of my companions? I built them.
Sure.
Treads, next, come over here. TRDS. Wheels spinning. And I am happy to assist. Hi,
Does my character know that that's a sparring droid?
Yes, maybe. You got warfare?
No.
Knowledge warfare?
I do think I am proficient in it, though. Yeah, I'm proficient in warfare.
You can roll knowledge warfare. Probably be easier, simple for you, because the Empire do go through these quite a bit.
Oh, darn.
Oh.
If it was as simple, I'd ace it.
So,
if you were in the military, so you should definitely know what it looks like, what it is.
Okay, so I do.
So you can roll simple.
So simple. Yay! I passed.
So this is TRD-2, but he likes to think of that as an S. 2, it is an S, because I am TRDS. Special. Yes, you are. And this is N3XT, or we can call him Next. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Why don't you just make your crew?
Well, I guess I could, but they're not quite as good as the real thing. They're a good substitute or assisting. No offense. None taken. It is my pleasure to serve.
I thought I was special, though.
So, what do you want to do until the budding? Maybe you can introduce me to the people you came here with.
I parted with them. I don't know where they are at the moment.
I'm sure. Did they say they were going to the budding?
They seem to be going the same direction as it, but they didn't say it outright.
Well,
you saw yours go to the market, so it was kind of in their area, but you not for sure.
Let's stick together, and if you run into them, you can introduce me.
Sure.
If we don't run into them, then I'm sure there's some other people out there looking for someone with my skill set.
A slicer who can build the droids on their own is pretty good.
Yep, pretty good. I'm pretty good at, in making copies of sensitive information that you don't want to be destroyed. And I'm pretty quick at it, too. In fact, I'm pretty quick at building and slicing.
You're a strange little fellow.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. I treat Treads here as my mode of transportation most of the time, but he doesn't like it. TRDS. Speedy Taxi. See? He likes it.
Sure you didn't program him to like it?
Actually, I didn't program him at all. He came this way. Quirks and all. We work for a hut. Well, we were both slaves to a hut, and I had to repair them a lot. They had a bunch of combat going on, so they never did do they never did do any wipes on him. So I kind of liked his personality, so I just let it grow. But he came as is. I like it. TRDS. Special. I did build next, though. I am an original. Alright, you can move on to someone else now.
Alright. I was enjoying the conversation. C4, you doing anything while you waiting?
He's just making bombs in the bathroom.
He can roll again. That's plenty of time if he wants to roll some stuff on the ship. Urice, you do anything?
Not doing anything in particular, as we have a lot of time to wait, apparently. So just chilling the ship until it's time to go.
Did you want to look for any parts of the ship or anything you want to probably buy, like do some commissary, buy low, if it's all high later? Because this is a -2 here, and then ours is a +1.
Yeah, skip 1's a +1 modifier to rarity.
What heavy? It's gonna end up being heavy equipment that we'd need a lot of time to install after we buy. So.
Okay. Are y'all gonna stay on the ship, or are you gonna find some place to stay?
You can stay on the ship, so.
Okay.
Actually, this is a -1. It's not a core world. It's a -1 modifier.
It's in the newer core world, so right? I thought
It's in the interim.
Is the interim? Okay. Yeah, that's right. It was interim.
Yeah, it actually says colony or inner rim world is a +0. I'm just assuming it has a primary trade lane.
It does, especially with all the ships and stuff.
So yeah, it'd be a -1
in the
total.
territory. Yeah.
It'd be a -1 total. -1 total. Cool.
Yeah, it's the pro-Sofian shipping lane.
Yep. Cool. So yeah, it's a -1.
Okay. All right. So then I guess at that we can move to the warehouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got.
I moved.
Oh, there it does.
Let me get my player in there.
Okay, y'all gonna meet here at the turbo lift.
Okay. Oh, I'm wearing my armor, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. Just wanted to make that clear.
Did we miss anything?
We're missing C4.
C4.
Are we all on this together? Why did my droid get rotated?
There's
Your
still,
droid's already on there.
there's still
Why?
2 nixes.
I changed it. It's GRAT.
Oh, you use the same token. I see.
I didn't know that was what that was for. Anyway.
So, this is what my character looks like.
Okay, so y'all arrive. And
Oh, he's a
at the same
cutie.
time.
Yeah, see his little utility arm attached to his armor.
So Eurus and C4, you both arrive to the warehouse, and as you get into the trouble lift, you see your passenger arrive with a small guy and an assortment of droids.
I'm riding treads. I'm on top of his shoulder.
He's riding a droid.
Yeah, the droid looks like. Hold on. Droid looks like this.
As
So-
y'all into the turbo lift.
So his cannon's tucked away, and I'm sitting on top of that.
Does it actually hold a lightsaber?
It's a training stick. It's a double-bladed training stick.
Oh.
They're legal to purchase, and they're actually really low rarity. They just don't. They just do stun damage only. They have an emitter instead of a crystal.
Well, look who's here. And you for a big job, eh?
Hey, is this the crew you talked about?
It is, actually.
Hi.
What's
I
he
would-
doing?
I would like you all to meet Necro Techno. Techro.
Techro. Yes.
Techro.
Hi. Treads, please lower me. Yes. TRDS. BD elevator. Hi, I'm Necro Techro. I heard from Udark that you guys were a crew, and I am looking for a crew. I lost my crew. They kind of split up. So just just in case you're on the lookout, I'm really good at slicing and mechanics, and I'm pretty fast at it too.
Well, we did lose a few members who went away for some other jobs. So, why not team up for this one? Yes. That's
Okay.
a good idea, little furry.
I like it. This is TRDS or Treads, and this is N3XT or Next. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Very good to meet you. And you, big guy. You also looking for a team?
Still not looking for one since I already have one. But thanks for asking.
If you still want some help, we'll be for the job. We'll be here.
All right. So now the fourth thing you're on, whatever the thing is called, it arrives to the floor. It opens up, and you're greeted by a droid. Yes, welcome. You're arriving a little late, but that's all right. We already have some people here. We got through the preliminary stuff, and from what I've heard about, hopefully you'll be able to do better than these last group did. So if you would please follow me, I'll take you one by one. Good at to see if you even will be good for this. You are here for the great budding, that is correct.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
All right. So
did he say one by one? Did he say one by one?
What's that?
Did he say one by one?
Yeah, he's gonna take you out one by one to different areas. So first, he's gonna ask y'all what are your skill sets? What are you good at? What makes you think you'll be good for this job?
I am good at hand-to-hand combat and close-range combat, and I do not fall.
Okay. So then he calls over. He says, "Oh, an idea where you'll be perfect to go try on." So he tells his he over the comm. He says GR8T-1, come over here. And so he comes over. He says take him over to the pit. And he said, "Okay, would you please, sir, come follow me?" So he takes you down here, and you walks you in here to the industrial workshop. And it says, "If you please stay here, wait here, and then the challenger will begin." And you see off to your side, you see a big Gundam standing off to the side, waiting.
A big what?
A Gundam.
I don't see the Gundam on the map.
Oh, I do. It's right there.
Oh, I thought you said Gundam like a giant mech.
Yeah, Gundam. Gundam, or whatever you call it.
Misa.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Who else do we have here, and what else do you have to do?
Hello. I'm US. And I'm the negotiator.
Negotiation, great. Yeah, we can definitely use someone that can talk the way out of some trouble. Come, follow him now. GR8T-1, take him over to the talk pit. So come over here. And you walk in, you see a female, a very attractive female type person. They leave you there and say, "Wait here." Next one. Or what are you good at?
Not in my head.
I'm good at
You first, sir.
building bombs.
Oh, a demolitionist. Perfect. That will definitely come in handy. Take them over to the boom boom pit.
So I'm taking notes as to what everyone said they're good at.
All right.
My character is.
C4 GR8T says follow GR8T-1 to the boom boom pit. So follow boom boom. Follow him.
Following the child.
And he says, "Wait here." And now, Necro.
Yes, I am good at mechanics and slicing.
Oh,
And doing it quickly. And these two are my security detail.
Oh, security. Okay. Well, come this way.
Can I ride my wheeled chair?
Are they part of the thing? Do you not have?
They're not people, so I assume they count as part of my tool set.
I didn't say bring tools. We just want to see what you can do.
Ah, well, okay. Can they wait over here for me?
They can wait. They can wait with GRA. I will sit here and talk with him. Well, I'll keep him entertained.
Okie dokie.
Alright, follow him. He sets you in front of the computer. So you good at slicing or mechanics? Which one?
Both. I am slightly better at slicing, but I am very good at mechanics as well.
Alright.
As you can see, next in X3T is one of my creations. It shows off my mechanics and slicing abilities.
He walks away while you're talking. He doesn't care. Alright, so then hero the calm. So now we have some new contenders to see who will be chosen. If you all please would start your training. Start your trials.
I'm putting my AGI goggles on.
Okay. So, Erdep,
Yes.
you and Gunham, y'all square up against these machines.
Okay.
And he pulls out, and you see on the floor next to you, you see like a little train, like a little kind of rod of some sort. Like it's got like some mechanical and computer stuff on it.
A stun rod.
It's got it's got some mechanical parts on, some electronic parts on it, stuff like that. And you see the gun and pick it up, and you see him practice some swings against the machine there in front of him. So I guess you can get kind of deduce, unless you want to do like a simple warfare check to see what he's about to do with that.
Yeah. What would be the check for the warfare?
Simple.
Simple. Okay.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer what he's going to do with that stick.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he's about to hit that machine with it. Apparently, he's done this before. He knows what he needs to do.
Okay.
So you're gonna be hitting that machine next to you with it.
Okay. So what? So I'm hitting my machine.
Yeah, you're gonna hit your machine. You're just gonna roll your brawl. Not your melee.
My melee or my
What weapon does he have?
The weapon he's just gonna roll that device. So what that device is gonna just measure how good of a hit you can do.
So do I roll my melee or do I roll my weapon?
I think you said your melee.
Yeah, you can roll your weapon since I didn't get a chance to put the thing on the thing, but just roll that for your melee.
Yay! I did it. And why are there so many blacks?
I don't know. You need to do 2 purple. I don't know why there's black.
So roll 2 purple.
Okay. I'm getting. I got a ton of.
Why do you have so many blacks?
Look at your damage. You put 6 plus 4.
Yeah.
You don't do that. You put the total. It doesn't do pluses.
Oh, that's probably why. Is that why he's getting it?
I think so. So put the total. What's 6 plus 4? Put the total. Don't put.
Oh,
it doesn't do.
Oh, okay. So, but it's still rolling the black. No.
Let me look at your character sheet and see what it says.
That might be what's screwing it up.
Roll it again. Like I said, it's not moving anything. It's just sitting there.
Okay.
What the hell?
Let me just roll your melee. Let me roll your melee for you and see what it does.
What's going on?
That doesn't make any sense.
Is it something in the config?
Try again.
Try again. I see that there's a -7 to my stuff.
Yeah, but it
Mechanics works. I don't know why
for now just For now, just remove them like this and.
Hey, it's working, and I got a crit.
I took 9 blacks off. It's a -9. I don't know why it's doing that. It's weird. So yeah, so roll again now for the real time this time.
For the real time? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, a crit.
Nice.
And I crit again
this
because
guy next to so you wing back and you swing as hard as you can at the thing, and you actually broke the thing.
yeah, I got 2 crits.
The droid comes down. Hey now, we need that for the next guy.
Then make it sturdier.
Good point. Good job.
I think I might be in.
The next guy, this guy, he's like, He's like, he looks at, he's very confident still after he did that. He thinks he can do it. Good job too. So let me roll his thing.
Oh, only 1 crit.
Man, this crit's a nice, yeah. Oh, y'all come pretty close because you have more advantage, but he has more successes. Who would you say win that one?
Me because I turned my
successes do more damage.
Crit.
Okay.
I turned my advantages into a crit, so that's 2 crits, and I have vicious 1, so I do 10 times the damage with the crits.
So that weapon was measuring how strong he hit. So did the guy beat him?
More successes.
But I do
damage.
I do more damage.
He says, he comes down, congratulations, you did a great job there. And he said, but the results have not been fully tallied, so just, you will both be notified. You may exit now. And he points out to the turbo lift. And the gunman, obviously, this is the last match, so he heads out to the turbo lift to leave. What are you doing, Nerd?
But I did more damage.
It's all right. He asked you. There you go. All right. So next, who's going next?
I don't know. You tell us.
Who else? Who was? Okay, Yuri's came up and said so. He was too. All right. So Yuri's. So you hear the economy did for you to do your negotiation roll. And it's a face scenario pretty much where you're rolling negotiation, right? Is that what you're doing? Your character is.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a face scenario, like how would you best, negotiate a hostage situation, and so so your challenger says, she wants to see if you want to go first, or if you want her to take it.
If I what? Sorry, can you say that again? Because from hostage situation, I didn't.
I'm sorry. So yeah, you're going to negotiate a hostage, situation, pretty
Scenario.
Scenario.
Yeah, that I got.
And so that is what it's a fake scenario. It's just to see how good you are at negotiation.
Tell them you have cookies.
Yeah, that I understood, but aside from that, what I'm supposed to negotiate in there, what side I'm on, that side I didn't understand.
So
that's what
you're going to be on the side that's trying the hostage, not to die and stuff like that.
So you're the enemy. Is he the enemy or is he the police?
No.
They're
They're
competing
against
in this scenario.
They're both the police force, I'm guessing, and they're both trying to see who can.
To see who does a better job with negotiating.
Yeah.
Against the terrorists?
Okay. Against the terrorists, we're.
With a hostage.
Me and the other person are both a team of negotiators. We're working together to make sure the terrorists don't kill the hostages, and the one who negotiates best will be the one chosen.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So it's gonna be a what is it? 2 purple? Yeah, 2 purple check. That you and her both you're gonna tell how you would handle it. She says, that she will, try to reassure the guy that, that she got his back and she's gonna do for him, say that she, that try to work with the criminal, but also still try to, make sure, no one dies and stuff. So she's gonna break her rule.
All right.
Negotiation's cunning, right?
Yeah, I do think so.
Negotiation. What do you say?
Is negotiation cunning?
No,
What's the
negotiation is presence.
Oh, presence, man. Yeah, that's what I meant. Presence.
What's the difficulty?
There's a 2 purple.
So we're gonna be honest here. You are completely surrounded. Whatever you're gonna do, you're not gonna get out of here without passing by us. But we can come to an arrangement. If you give us back the hostages, we can give you a way out. And if you have the way, and we won't follow you. For a simple and single reason. We're a peaceful people, and we're not looking for murder or killing you or even arresting you if it means the hostages will be in danger. We give you the way out, and you give us the hostages just before you get out. Does that seem okay with you?
Yeah. She didn't pass, so how'd you do?
Yeah, you just have to make the check.
Yeah, I know. I just role-playing before.
Dang. Yeah, she yeah. She like, okay. I think you.
They shot the hostages for her.
Yeah, they did. She thought that she looks pretty enough, that they would just, just because she's attractive.
She's no Stacy.
She walks out. And so the droid says you're good. It says congratulations, you did well on that, and you may leave now.
And by the way, while doing the thing, I was typing on the datapad, putting an ion bomb or grenade under the escape vehicle we get.
What's that?
I was typing on the datapad while I was talking to put an ion bomb or grenade under the vehicle we give them to escape.
Oh,
So that once we get the hostages, we kill the vehicle and they can't get away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a fake scenario. I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah, I know. Just to justify the number of success.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
just flavor.
Yeah. You rescued the hostages and made sure the terrorists got knocked unconscious.
Yeah, you succeeded, and they felt bad about their actions, and they're gonna be really reconsidering their choices while they're in prison.
At a hard labor spice mine in the Kessel system.
Yeah.
Who's next?
So C4 now.
Yes.
Okay. So you are tasked. You hear the intercom. Okay, C4. You are tasked with building an explosive device. One is something that they tell you what they need specifically. They want it to blow up within a certain amount of things, just for distractions only. And they start playing a bunch of loud music in the background to throw you off. So you and the guy next to you, the Grand, I think it's a Grand. You both are rushed to build this device. You will need to take 2 setback dice when you roll this for your mechanics.
Setback dice.
Yes, and it'll be a 3 purple.
Purple. Oh.
Hey.
So the guy next to you is trying to build as fast as he can. And he's rushing it. He's got 1 rank of gearhead that reduces his check by 1.
Hey, so what happened?
C4-1.
Yep, I'd say so.
2 blacks to roll.
Any blacks?
Do you have anything that removes blacks from your rolls?
Oh, remember?
It'll say remove setback on your ability, your talents under your specialization trees. Oh, you can spin a maneuver to remove a setback per brace They may only be added by environmental circumstances. I assume noise is environmental.
Are you black, Sparrow?
Just one black.
One black by itself.
Okay. So yeah, so you built the bomb. In fact, you get it done faster than he does, and you start walking out while he's still building it because you're so confident in it.
Do you hear an explosion after you leave the room?
Yeah, you do. The guy but yeah. So all right, and so you all was able to succeed and do that, everything like that. So go ahead on out.
I think
doing that on your way out, heard that. The gunman sits there and taunts you about that, about how he did a lot better than you, stuff like that.
I didn't see.
And you know that if you don't make it to the top spot, you're not going to be a part of this mission. What are you going to do? Because they could only have one person do it, you know.
Or
so in the locker room afterwards, it's just you and him, you know, and he's just talking trash about how he did better than you and stuff like that, and better luck next time. You know that this was your chance to do it, so you know no one could see you whatever's going on.
I mean, overall, I think I did more damage.
Maybe you should prove it to him.
Exactly.
Crits don't do more damage unless you do over 155 on the roll to kill someone. You didn't do more damage. Well, you got it based on brawn too if you're going by damage, because your brawn determines how much your melee weapon does.
My brawn is 6. Should I have added that to the damage?
So he gets 5 added to his damage.
I do?
I mean 6. Yeah, if you're just doing without a weapon, it's +6 to his +3.
You didn't want to knock the guy out in the locker room? Okay. Jeff. Also, you're next, Jeff. So while he's figuring out what about that. So Jeff, your turn. You're gonna do some defensive slicing against an attacker.
Wait. Is that realistic? If we're doing a heist, wouldn't I be the attacker? Wouldn't I be?
Yeah, you can be the attacker. You can roll the attack.
All right, slicing into a system. All right.
Yeah, slicing against someone that's trying to defend it.
So I got my goggles on. Use my integrated slicing tools. What type of system is it? So I know the difficulty.
It's just it's gonna be a 3 purple check.
So it's a local hollow net or military base starship network. All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna spin 2 strain and use Master Slicer to reduce the difficulty by 1. So now it's a 2 purple.
Nice. All right. So then the other guy is ready to make his opposing roll.
So as I rolled that,
mm-hmm.
I want to spend. So I'm in the system. I haven't deactivated. Am I going to steal any data? Or are we just
rolling to hack? They just want to see how good you are with your skills.
Okay. I want to spread decoys. 1, 2. I want to spread decoys twice, so that adds 4 setback for them to expel or trace user actions.
The system is completely offline, by the way. You know that by building it, by doing it.
It has to be whatever. Okay.
Yeah, it's internet, not yeah. It's all internal.
Okay. Do a permanent backdoor.
Yeah, you got a permanent backdoor to the internet that once you the virtual terminal that you have set up. Yes, congratulations.
No, I'll just do the decoys anyways. That way they can't detect my slicer signature.
All right, so you beat the guy. Though with all that advantage, you kind of that signature he's doing, it kind of looks familiar to you.
Oh, if I was going against him, I get 4 blue dice because I got his entire signature.
You're both rolling for the same thing, but because you were doing that when you got the back door, you kind of noticed some familiar signature being used on the other one.
Well, I'm not gonna let him know I know him.
So they say, okay, congratulations, y'all. You can head out now. So then you start seeing this. I think it's an Ethiopian or whatever this guy. What are you guys walking
It's
out?
A Thorian.
A Thorian. You see an Thorian walking out. So they say, good job, cheese slicer.
Did I go out too?
Yeah, y'all supposed to leave.
All right.
You're used to just hanging out, I guess. Oh, and then your droids, yeah, that's sent off, fall behind. All right. So once that's over with, you guys go back to your locations where you're at. And a little bit later, you get a message to report to the Heather Downs Hotel.
Hey, where you guys staying?
the which hotel?
The Heather Downs Hotel.
Okay.
How long before you have to meet there?
You got they tally the stuff, so give you like an hour or two. So give time for Erdat to make his call to his boss and all that.
So are you guys staying on your ship?
Yeah. No need to pay for a hotel or something like that when we can just stay in there.
Do you mind if I grab my stuff and bring it on? Since we'll be working together as a crew?
Well, if we're to work together, you'll have to come in sometime at least. Come on in.
Yeah, let me get my stuff. The beauty about having 4 droids is I don't have to pay for movers. So I'll spend that hour or two to move my all my stuff from my hotel into the ship, and I will check out, pay my, what was it, 55 credits you said? Pay my 5 credits for the hotel bill.
Oh, well, sorry to see you leaving so soon. What is something you didn't like about the establishment?
No, I came and got exactly what I was looking for. Thank you.
Well, we do like to make sure our customers do get what they're looking for.
Yep.
He winks at you.
I sure did.
Erdat,
Yes.
what are you doing now?
I would like to call into them and tell them that I have got.
All right, make your deception.
Okay. I'm going to that.
Okay.
So it's 2 purple, right?
I thought it was simple.
Huh?
Wasn't it simple?
Simple? The
Well,
deception?
you know now you need to board stuff up. So I'll give you an extra blue dice. Because then you kind of went into the bathroom, turned the water on, turned the TV on really loud and stuff like that to help drown out the noise.
So how many purple?
Was it? What was the last one? Was it 2? I had to do.
I do think it might have been 2.
All right, just roll 1. So
Okay.
you know now you need to take a little bit more steps this time to make contact.
Okay, 1 purple. Deception. Hey, I made it.
Okay. All right. Well, what do you say?
I have gotten into the cookies.
Oh, the cookies. Ah, I get it now. Ah, I just didn't get it last time, but now I understand. Good. What have you found out so far?
I found out that they may be hacking in place, and they may need. And I do see that they have a demolitions expert there as well.
Demolitionist. Okay, and a hacker. Is that it?
They also have a negotiator.
Negotiator.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he must be good at talking. So that might come into play if I need to talk to any of the guards or something like that. But we just need to we need you to confirm that it is Hamar that we're dealing with you on this. Like I said, it just seems like his MO. So just follow back up with us. Do you have anything else? Like, what all did you do so far?
For me, I had to smack a dummy. Apparently, the others they had to go. The others they had to do test scenarios.
I see. So they're testing your abilities and stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Well, once you find out who's hiring you and what the job is, follow back up with us. Then and make sure you do take precaution.
Yes, sir.
Over and out.
Okay.
All right. So then, like I said, so you're in C4. You have to go back to the ship and I guess wait for everyone to come back, or
I go to the hotel.
okay. All right. So y'all get a message to go to the Heather Downs Hotel on Suite 22 in the top floor.
Okay.
It's a 25-story hotel, metallic structure. It overlooks a 5-kilometer oval track. Let me move you over to now. 1 second. So you'll be outside of it. Y'all arrive. You go outside, look around, but you really just need to go up to the take the transports up to the top to the 22nd floor.
Oh my. Fun.
A little bit swankier, you know. Where's everyone at? Eurus? See moves in the character. Alright. So y'all go in there and then y'all gonna enter into the, let me see if I'll move y'all this time now.
Do we go into the lifts or do we go into the room?
You're gonna go in, you know where you need to go, you go right into the lobby, and you go straight to the elevators, the lifts, the turbo lifts.
Okay.
And then you're gonna arrive. Boom. Did it move y'all? Oh no.
Yeah.
Where's C4 at and yours at?
I was at the wrong beginning. Darn.
Are you there, C4?
Yep, I'm here. Our token are here.
Yeah, so
Well,
put yourself up.
I put my token in.
All right. So as you come in, you see this. Let me see. A second. So you come in the suite. It's located on the 22nd floor. The suite consists of a sleeping chamber. An assistant greets you. So with a large entertainment area, tasteful decoration, all that the luxury suite has to offer. So as you come in, arrive a big Damerian in a leather overcoat covering his some nice armor, combat armor, walks in. He looks at you. He says, "Boss busy. You wait. Fill out." And he points his finger over here to the lounge area. And then he walks out.
We can see through walls. That's amazing.
So, yep, go on over.
Del, where's your token?
Why you delete them both?
I'll fix it. Hold
on. Your internet must be lagging. What the hell?
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Stop cloning. The Clone Wars is over.
All right. So
with mitosis.
As you go sit down, you see as you go there, you walk in, you see the couches and stuff arranged. You see data pads on each one, and then you see a protocol droid come in.
I want to look at a data pad.
And it says, "Welcome. Please be seated and forgive Valka. Conversation isn't one of the things he excels at, which is why I'm here. If you would be so kind as to look around, each seat there has a data pad on it. Please grab one and start filling out with your contact info, as well as where you would like to have your credits deposited. By the way, you will be gifted 1,500 credits just for what you do or deal you went through, as well as also just take the time to listen to what the master has to say. Whether you choose to accept the mission or not, there would be more offered if you do accept, by the way.
Okay.
There are snacks and a washroom available in the next room over. I will also add some additional items for any droids. If you brought droids, you can bring droids, so don't worry about that. and then I will return when it's time to meet my master. In the meantime, please fill those out and converse amongst yourself, or just relax. And he
Okay, thank you. As soon as it leaves, okay, guys. I am Zombre for this mission.
Somebody.
Okay. So fill out the data pad.
I filled out this data pad with an ulterior identity for Zombre with Zombre's banking account information.
Okay. Necro, while you're filling out the data pad, did you want to look at it or anything like that?
Yeah, I want to check the data pad for any malicious malware that might be.
For purple.
Huh?
For purple.
Okay.
Actually, well, no, let's do 5. We'll do 5. It's pretty technical.
All right. Master Slicer. Plus 2. Now it's a 4 difficulty.
Okay.
I have my augmented reality goggles on, and I will access it using my integrated slicing tools.
All right.
Hey.
All right. As you are looking at it, you realize that, it seems like a simple form, that, they just want you the information, but then you kind of see something sticking out about it. Like you see the camera on it's activated. You also notice that, when you touched it, that it was scanning your fingerprints. So it's already got your information, but it hasn't sent it yet. You can try to interrupt it if you would like.
Yes.
I'm wearing a suit.
I've gained access to the system.
Okay.
Is there any security in the system? Any security bots or security programs active?
It's a good protocol because it's just trying to gather that information.
So there's no security programs active?
I mean, if you're trying to stop it from doing its function, so you roll the computers to check to see, what was going on with it. Now you probably have to get into that program itself. And if you want to alter that programming so it doesn't do it, or if it collects a false data from you.
Yeah, I can exact a command to
something else other than you. Like,
okay. So I'm in the system now because I rolled the computer to get in the system. Okay. I can enact a command to tell it to disconnect from the internet, so it can't submit any information.
Well, you got to submit your information if you want to pay too, by the way.
Yeah, but for the scanning, for the fingerprint scanning.
You want to delay it so it doesn't do it right away.
No, I wanted to disconnect it from the internet until I send the information I want to be sent.
So you can do that.
All right. So it's between an easy and a daunting computers check. I think it should be. You already know
what program you're looking for because you already sliced into it. So it's not.
Yeah, it depends on how similar the slicer's command is to the intended use of the system. So the intended use of the system is to connect to the internet and disconnect from the internet. So I would think it'd probably be more towards the easier side.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was thinking maybe easier, or maybe an easy check, or maybe a hard. I don't think it would have been too hard, especially since you know what you're looking for.
Well, the command I enact, the enact command to disconnect from the internet, is something it does automatically. It's not like I'm telling it to self-destruct, and it's not built for that. It's actually built to connect and disconnect.
Okay. Yeah. So just roll a simple, or whatever you say. You say easy.
Yeah, it'd be easy if it's something that the system's built to do. So if it's built to connect to the internet and disconnect from the internet, then it can do that.
While you're filling out your data pad, you see Necro playing with his data pad. Like you kind of like think like, does he not even know how to turn the thing on? Does he not how to use it?
Actually, I do this 75% faster than everyone else that doesn't have technical aptitude.
Oh, okay. Well,
so they're still slowly filling out the form.
They're still trying to turn the darn thing on.
Yeah.
They're not that technically. You see him rushing through it and put it in like filling
out
every time.
So I went to so I enacted the command, I turned off the internet. I want to go ahead and spread decoys.
Okay.
And then I want to do opportunity identified to add a blue to my next computer check in the system.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to get my data pad and I want to pull up the fingerprints I use for Zombre and switch out the code. So you can come up with the difficulty for doing that.
Okay. Switch up the codes. Just to go in the code system, you already hacked it, so it's gonna be.
Does my character's information actually? Does my character's fingerprint actually get scanned because I'm wearing my suit?
Yeah, we are wearing gloves.
You have to take gloves off to touch his touchscreen.
Not necessarily, but go ahead. So what I roll to?
But you wouldn't, yeah, like said, you wouldn't know anything about this going on anyways, or that. You just think it's a simple data tag, take gloves off, you start filling out your information.
So yeah, you've noticed it's difficult to type in your information with your gloves on.
Yeah, so then you gotta take the gloves off. It's not ready. It keeps messing up your name.
And then it's hard to. The data pad's very difficult to try and input any information in with your claws. So you actually gotta touch it with some type of skin, apparently. So what I need to.
You can use the stylus that comes with.
I look towards Necron and I say, this thing seems to not be working so well. Think you could help me out?
No, I'm busy at the moment. Sorry. Ask one of them.
I look to C4. I ask if he can help.
C4, can you help him out? Roll a computer check. Easy computer check.
Okay. What do I need to? What difficulty to basically a space SD thumb drive card to get the information from my data pad and put it onto this data pad?
Well,
is that even worth the roll, or can I just do it?
Into the inner workings of the system already? You already hacked it, right?
Yeah. I can enact another command. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the fingerprints off my data pad for Zombre, and I'm going to put it on the system. Then I can roll another enact command to connect to the internet and submit the fingerprints that I swapped it out with.
You're already in, so you might as well just do it simple, because you shouldn't have any difficulty because you're already in the system already.
All right. Then I'll do that.
C4, roll a computer's check.
Spread decoys again.
Just simple. So just roll computers by itself.
Oh, I forgot to add a blue.
You successfully did it.
All right.
You crit.
Spreading decoys twice. And it submitted Zombre's fingerprints. And then I put my gloves on and thoroughly wiped down the screen. And send my information through my integrated slicing tool. I finished filling out Zombre's info.
Okay, what is your character? What kind of pitch you put in there for him?
What kind of what?
Did you put a picture of something of a droid, or you put yourself, or what did you put in there?
Oh, it's still my picture. I didn't change the picture.
Oh, so you picture of yourself?
Yeah.
You have no
we all look alike.
Don't have a picture of yourself, but you have a problem with it knowing your name.
Yeah, I have a different identity for a creature that looks just like me. That way I don't have to change off security cards. See what I'm saying? I got a ID card with Necrotecro, and I got an ID card with Zombre. They have the same face. They have my face.
Where does your account go to with the banking?
It goes to my bank account for Zombre. So if I show up anywhere, show them my credentials for Zombre, I can withdraw the cash.
Okay. So
or I can lock into any terminal on the HoloNet and transfer the money from one account to a shell count, to another shell count, to another shell count, and then finally to my account.
C4. You look over at Erdat and you tell him use the stylus. What do you want to do with that? With the triumph. All right. So yeah. So he looks over you, Erdat, and he says, "There's a stylus right there. Use that." And you're like, "What's a stylus?" And he's like, "That pen." You gotta break it down Barney style to him.
So, GM, Zombre has a very active digital footprint. So if they do a picture scan, the Zombre will show up on Face Species Book or whatever the social networking sites are on the HoloNet.
All right, so y'all fill that out. About an hour passes. Y'all do anything? You know, because like when you go to a meeting or something like you for an interview, they make you wait like an hour. So y'all want to do anything for an hour? Like so, there's food, snacks.
Yes. I'd like to find out where this information was sent to. Where the terminal that's storing all this information from the data pads is being sent to, where its physical location is, and maybe build a backdoor to it.
It's not sending information. You found out the program's just supposed to store it in the machine, and then they were going to download it later.
Okay, if I got an hour, I like to create malware and infect this data pad with it, so that once they connect this data pad to another system, my malware will be in the other system, and at an opportune time, it will send a message out to a private server.
Oh,
and it will give me the location and what users have accessed the system, including their username and passwords.
Okay. What if it's all internet, like internal?
Well, if it's going to look up anyone, any computer that connects to it, one of those computers would have had to.
Gotcha. All right.
I can just make malware that spreads to every data pad that gets inserted into it, and eventually one system will have internet access, and then it can send me all the information it's stored.
Okay. Do they have cameras in here?
Yeah, they have cameras.
It looks like I'm filling out my information because I'm doing it.
Yeah, but you were jacking with it a lot.
Yeah, they just think.
No, actually, by the time you guys finish filling out your information, I'm done with everything.
Yeah.
So I take up no extra time than you guys are taking to fill out your forms.
Maybe you need to roll a stealth or something like that to deception to make it seem like you're doing that you're not doing anything malicious.
Yeah.
The thing is, I got integrated slicing gear that I'm using to fill out the information, and so my fingers are like augmented reality. Think Iron Man, right, with the 3D, but my goggles allow me to see everything. Yeah. So I'm interfacing with it virtually. So.
But you're doing it. You're being deceptive. You're trying to act like you're not doing anything bad, but you are.
I'm filling out the form.
You're hacking the system.
I'm filling out the form. I mean, can you tell if I'm filling out a form if I'm writing code? If you can just see me typing on a keyboard?
Yeah, but if you look like sometimes like if you're doing stuff like that, you're doing something bad. If you can give off traits, that make you look like you're doing something you shouldn't be, even though you're trying to act like you're not,
Like a telltale sign.
Yes, yeah. So you're trying to act normal when you're hacking the system and trying to do something malicious to it. So just roll deception.
So is it deception with my ranks in computer?
No.
It's just deception.
You're just trying to look. You're trying to look innocent, or like you trying to fill something out.
All right. So what do I roll? I really don't care. They can suspect what they want. There's no way they're going to be able to tell what I did unless they actually look at the data pad.
Roll an easy one. The people who's just watching, they ain't really paying attention. They just make sure you're not stealing anything. Let's download them. We're looking at you, see what you're doing.
Filling out a form.
There you go. You're filling out a form. All right. So what do you want to do for that hour?
Oh, I build a malware.
All right, build it.
Are you going to tell us about it?
No.
Okay.
I'll tell you if I ever get a signal on that private server.
I mean, he looks like to you that he's filling out unless you want to make a reception check. And
so,
computers.
Implement malicious code. The character inserts into a system a program designed to infect other electronic connections to that system, such as data pads or hollow projectors. Each 2 successes or triumph on the check means that 1 item becomes damaged, 1 repair level. Actually, spyware. I want spyware. Character inserts a hidden recording program. When the character checks back later, the program can disclose who used that system and which files were accessed in the previous 24 hours. Each success on the check reveals the activity of 1 user and another average computer checks. Oh, cool. It's an average computer check. I will go ahead and take 2 more strain and lower it to an easy. So I'm doing spyware.
For us, he is just very dedicated at filling that form. Why, Necro? I never knew you had such a love for bureaucracy.
Gotta be very detailed. Make sure I get my money.
This is great.
All right. So,
You want to use a strain? You want to use a strain to add another success? I mean, another
no, the successes are actually better because each success reveals a user that accesses the system. I do want to use that advantage, though, for it to transfer itself to each device that it connects to with the information until it gets a device that connects to the internet, and then it will send it to the URL I send it, the private server, to send me that information so I can check back with it within 24 hours and get the information of all the users that access my data.
Okay.
Cool. I'm going to use all that advantage for that.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So, y'all done? Hour cut passes. Joy comes back. Y'all even
there you go. Finally done.
Did y'all get any snacks or anything that whole time? You didn't want to eat? No? Okay. So now ZX9, so ZX95, that's his name. I thought I told him if I didn't, but yeah. Comes back. It says, I see you have completed filling out those. Great. Please follow me. The master will see you now. Don't worry about those data pads. Just leave them there. I'll collect them while you're speaking with my master. Y'all coming? Are you on stay? What's up? Y'all like y'all sitting there?
Here?
Where'd you go? Ah, you're in here.
I was, my Mac was doing some stuff on his own. Just before we move out of the way, I'm feeling everything good in the form except the account informations point out one of my tens of accounts that I have stored.
You keep coming back and to see if C4 is still alive. He must be really hard having trouble doing that. Are you okay? Then come. Let's go. Master don't have time to wait. Let's go. And then he returns to get the data pads. Alright, what is going on? So you come into the room and you see this big Herglick type fellow. You don't know who he is, but he looks like a cross between a whale and a person. And he got this big boom voice that says, "Welcome, welcome. Might I also say congratulations to each of you for making it this far. I assume you have already met Bacta. He might not be as hospitable as myself, but he is quite good at keeping me safe."
Well, thank you. We met your charming fellow just before. It seems like he takes his job very seriously.
Nice to meet you.
You don't even know his name.
Huh?
He didn't introduce him. He didn't give you his name.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you. What should we call you?
Oh no, where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. I am so sorry about that. I'm so used to being known around by these parts. I do tend to forget my own reputation isn't as well known as I would like it to be in the galaxy. Regardless, my name is Hamar-Chaktak.
Huh?
Hamar-Chaktak.
Ah, nice to meet you.
Yes,
you can call me Zombre.
Well-known merchant in this area. And I'm sure you might have heard something about me. If you want to find out more about him, you can roll an education.
I will roll an education.
3 purple.
Is it?
Worlds, 2 purple.
I'll do Underworld.
Underworlds for 3 purple.
Wait, which one's the lowest?
Core Worlds.
I'll do Core Worlds.
All right, 2 core Worlds.
2 purple?
Yep. Anyone else want to know about him?
Sure.
What are you going to roll?
Let's do Core World. So it's 2 per.
What's the blue for?
Oh, I forgot to clear it. Ignore the blue. So 1 success less and 1 advantage less. So it's success,
Hey.
2 advantages.
All right, y'all. So y'all, that name does sound familiar. Pull up this information.
My character already knows what it is, but he'd like to know more.
Yeah. So he's a wealthy merchant in the area. Wealthy merchant based in the Free Worlds region. He deals in numerous legitimate cargoes, including foodstuffs, ore, and even some Bacta. But Hamar has had his share of illegal dealings, among other activities. He has had a hand in smuggling and slaving.
Wait, smuggling and some what?
And slaving.
Slaving?
Yes.
Slaver.
He's a little bit. He does a little bit of everything. But you already know that. Like I said, if like I said, you've heard a little bit something like that, but that's only rumor. You don't know for sure unless you actually roll in Underworlds.
I'll roll an Underworld.
I'll roll an Underworld.
Now, remember that triumph I got for the planet? Can I use that to upgrade my dice?
Yes, you can roll it, update your dice to know more about him. You've heard about people mentioning stuff about him doing Underworld, some illegal stuff, but for the most part, he looks like a legitimate businessman who just deals in everything.
So what's the Underworld check?
3.
3 purple.
Okay.
Oh wait, I want to throw a little dice at you too. Let me help you out with this. I want to be so nice to y'all. Yeah, I mean, I saw y'all spend some dice already, so I figured I'd help y'all out.
Yeah, why don't you just give it to me then?
I rolled it already.
You already rolled it? No,
See?
I couldn't pull it up fast enough. My machine slowed down.
It's all good.
Maybe you should have Techro get it.
There'll be another roll. What did I find out with the Underworld? Are successes better or advantage?
I think these successes are better.
I'm glad I got a pretty good string.
I need to get a better wireless receiver, I think, for my computer. All right. So yeah, I was going to upgrade that and get a chance to do that.
Okay, so what did I find out with my Underworld?
Right. So you find out that he does have his illegal dealings with the Underworld. That he, like I say, he's been into the smuggling and slaving. You find out through the Underworld also that that he has had jobs in the past done where he's done illegal stuff, where he would sell to different factions, and then act like and then when he would claim insurance scams with it. So he's very big on insurance scams.
Okay.
So that's it. So that's it. Similar jobs where he's done. Say he's hired people to steal stuff for him, and then he'll go to the insurance, say it got stolen, but it was insured. All right. So then here goes. He's talking now. I am but a humble merchant who buys and sells a variety of merchandise to just about anyone with the credits to purchase them. I sell a little bit of this and that, and I'm sure you have questions about me. So go ahead and ask.
What will you be doing, and what is the pay?
No, not right now. I will not talk about business on an empty stomach. First, I welcome y'all to join me to an elaborate banquet meal that we have been provided as a celebration of this new business adventure we're about to get into. If you would follow me.
Oh, okay. Whoa, you get around fast. Whoa.
Bigger legs.
Here my short butt slowly comes. I'm a lot slower without treads to drive me everywhere.
Where's yours? There you go. C4 coming? C4 staring blankly out the wall. He's staring blankly out the wall looking at like, how many grenades I could be building right now if I wasn't here.
Something smells really good.
Yeah, you see an elaborate assortment of dishes and stuff. A lot of stuff that you actually like, some stuff you don't really like, but that's all right because they got plenty to do that. They got staff booming around trying to make sure they, help you out a lot. And so for this time, it's just small talk. So he does not allow you to talk about business whatsoever for this time. If you want to ask him any more quick questions, then just go ahead while you eat.
So
he's very nice and kind, and he's very sociable kind of guy. So he's a guy you want to talk to, and get to know and all that.
So from my recollection, you deal a lot with food stuff and tobacco. What food stuff you doing?
I do a little bit of this and that. I sell everything. I started out from a wee lad buying trade my first stop and worked my way up. I know a lot of people with my species seem to have problems with gambling and stuff. But for me, a lot of times I'm not going to take it unless it's worth it in the thing, and I'm able to fight that thing.
So, how's your workforce? I mean, I see you got some droids here. I actually build droids on the side when I'm not doing other jobs. So if you have a lot of facilities that do a lot of redundant work and you want to save on labor costs, I'm sure we can come out some kind of arrangement. And
yes, my
I could
friend,
build some droids for you.
We could definitely look at your resume and see what you have going on, so we can see how you might be helpful with us. Well, it just depends on how everything goes for this job, though, because this is very
yes,
important.
Of course. I want you to get a taste of what you'll get long term.
I understand. Anyone else? Anything to say, or moving on to the next part?
Move.
I wonder whether when you... Sorry. Did you go? Or...
What'd you say?
You were starting to talk and I interrupted, no?
No, I was done.
So where are your activities mainly? Where are you operating mainly? The mid-room? The inner core?
Mostly he works in the inner room and stuff like that. Like I said, that's why you had to roll to see because how well known he was. He's pretty much in a room. He's big. He's a big person here. Like I said, you from the role you found out. So I do a little bit of this and that. One of my things I like to sell is Bacta. Very expensive, but very 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 lucrative business there. But also foodstuffs and ore.
Bacta. Oh, I thought you said tobacco.
No, Bacta. We do tobacco too.
Hey, so
I try to keep a broad range. The more stuff I have going on, the more income and more chances. Try not to turn one away.
You think we might be able to get a employee discount on some Bacta at a future date?
See, now that's business. We're not talking about business here. We're just talking to get to know and enjoying a good meal. Are y'all enjoying the meal? Did my chefs do a great job? Anything else? Any complaints?
Excellent day.
Absolutely. Didn't hit that good since my last day on Katonemodia.
Perfect. All right. And so, I guess, are y'all done with the small talk, or y'all still want to have some more small talk?
My character's not having small talk.
Do you guys care? He brought up Kato Nemodia.
Huh?
Who brought up Kato Nemodia?
I did.
Eurus.
Oh, okay, yeah. Y'all can talk. Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm actually spent most of my life on Kato Nemodia. I was in the service of Dark of the Hut. You hear him?
Bad name. Heard a lot of things about him. Never met, but not a...
Yeah. disappeared after the Imperials came over and raided.
You hear the sound of sirens, and Hamar runs over to the column, and he's like, $500 on wishful thinking. Oh, y'all getting in on this?
Do we see what he's betting on, or like a race?
Race. You didn't you hear the sirens?
That's not something we used. Where?
So he's going to encourage y'all if you want to bet or not. The different things.
I like sure things.
He says, just to be sporting, and show I'm a good guy. I'll give y'all extra 200 credits just to place that bet. Give me a little challenge.
200. We throw 500 in.
What are we betting for?
I'm going to post the odds in chat so you can see what the odds are, and then I'll tell you how the odds work.
What are we betting for?
There's the different horses right there, Red Riders, and there's the odds.
The betting during dinner. Without me.
Dinner's pretty much concluded at this point, because he's really keen on thumper races. That's like said, the Herdricks they have a weakness for betting and stuff, and this is his biggest weakness.
I'd rather bet on how fast I can do a job.
What are we betting on?
The races. So I posted
Race horses.
Discord. Thumper races. Creation thumper races.
I don't think my character.
Did he say he'd give us 200 credits if we lose 500?
To roll, he'll deduct it from what he pays, but he'll give you 200 credits to spend towards it. You get to keep your winnings.
Yeah, I'd rather keep 500 than lose 300.
200.
No, but he wants 500. So
no,
if he gives us 200, that's a loss of 300 if we don't win.
He's putting 500 down himself. He's asking if you want to join. He'll give you 200 if you want to put something down. Unless you have your own.
If I put the 200 credit down and I lose, do I owe anything?
That's 200 out of what he's paying you.
No, thanks.
Anyone else want to bet?
Too bad certain gamblers not in the group anymore.
No gamblers in the group. Oh man. Okay, well you can just see the thumpers races. Do the race then, and we'll see if he won or not. Anything. All right, so we're gonna roll the races now. We got wishful thinking.
I'll be right back.
What's that?
Bathroom.
Anyone want to bet? Nope. Okay, final bet.
I think I'll bet on Lady Avelia.
Lady Avelia.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 10-1 bet. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. So wishful thinking. My princess. Fanciful illusion. Lascella. Triumpha.
Wait.
Second wind.
Come on.
And Thunderbird.
I think Triumph wins.
Yeah, Triumph won.
With Lady Avelia second.
Yeah. So yep. So he's like, I was so close. I thought I was going to get that one. So yep. So that 200 less for your pay.
Yeah.
So for some of the 1,500 you're getting 1,300.
I should have done Triumph.
All right. So that concludes that part. So now he returns back to the table. That was a great race. I just wish he would have done better. That horse.
Did he win anything?
What's that?
Did he win?
No, he did. He did not glue. I don't know who. I think I'm gonna have to get another advisor for this. She did not do great at all. Dang, last gallery got a triumph. So, great start. Now, with all that out of the way, let's just get down to business, eh?
Yes. Let's get down to business.
Good. The reason for the testing and why I ultimately decided to choose you for the mission is this. It has come to my attention that a very large shipment of a valuable resource will be arriving soon. I have some clients that have a better need of these than the Empire. I don't think you guys got a problem with going against the Empire on this one, do you?
My character keeps his mouth shut.
Good. I will need you to help because I'm kind of, like the rebellion just a little bit better. I get better deals from them a lot. So yeah, and I can see how it is being a little guy, being myself, come up from that point. So, but so I will need you to help to acquire them, those resources. The mission will require you to board the transport vessel by first attaching to the hull of the ship. So we got this kind of planned out because the resource itself, what's being transported is very, it's very, you got to be very careful with it, so you don't damage it. So we're assuming that, best way to do this, we decided, is if you board the ship by going through the hull of the ship back behind where it transports, instead of going through the cargo hold. And so I feel it's the safest way to do it without damaging the ship's cargo. How you do it will be ultimately up to you. But might I suggest you take a look at the local Tallaani shipyard to see if they have anything that you might aid you in this task. In fact, I have received word recently about some Manta starfighters that due to some routine maintenance that should be arriving soon. And I think they would be perfect for this mission due to the fact they have some very unique magnetic docking capabilities. I can arrange them for a cargo ship to meet you if you plan on stealing these ships to transport you to the next location. Well, I will reveal to you the next part of this plan. You have some time to think on this, decide, but not too much time. I will leave the coordinates for the shipping yard as well as the means to contact the cargo ship.
What kind of ships are these?
He just explained the Tallaani or Mantis.
I will leave the instructions for the cargo ship to get the transport secure location. Wait, what is that? Coordinate shipment to the shipyard as well as a contact ship for that route. These ships, those ships, along with some other various starfighters, will also be on the orbital starfighter repair depot that orbits around the shipyards. There's also an Imperial Star Destroyer with designated Razor that will be docked there nearby. I suggest if you do want to go this route and steal these flyers, what you would need to do is wait a few days for that depot to be at its furthest point from the orbit of the destroyer, which will give you more time to get away before when they do respond to the alarms. The suite below, I have also rented out for the next few days for you to make your decisions and your plans as you wait for that depot to be at its farthest point from orbit. If you're fond of these races, there'll still be another race in a couple of days that you could still take a bet on if you would like to try to win back some of that money or maybe make some more. Will not be today available though after today. You will see me again when we next meet up for the next stage of the plan.
Sounds good. Let's go ship shopping.
And so with that, you guys have the next few days to make a decision on what you want to do, if you want to do that route or not.
I'd like to get information on the ship depot.
I'd like to buy a recorder.
Okay.
I'm sure I could build some, what are they called?
How much does a recorder cost?
Computer spikes.
A recorder, I have one.
So
It's really dirt cheap.
You'll be in the exact same suite, so I'll just leave you here where you're at and move everything else.
I have a hidden camera.
All right. So y'all in your new suite for the next few days, so y'all can figure out what you want to do.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I need information on the shipyard.
I'll go buy a concealed recorder.
Okay.
I'll buy some stuff too, but I'll put it down after this game's over. I'll look at what I want to get.
Okay.
So, are we going to go back to the ship to discuss stuff away from prying ears and eyes?
He gave you the suite below. He popped by
Hey,
out.
the suite's nice and all. Let's go back on the ship. I got some cool stuff that might aid us.
Well, yeah, so you got a couple days before if you want to wait for that depot to rotate.
Yeah, that's if we want to do it his way. But why do it his way when I could do it a better way?
What do you propose?
Let's not talk about it here. Let's talk about it on the ship.
Shall we move you to the ship?
Sure. Can I start recording?
What are you recording?
Did you have to buy it before you came here, or did you say you did that?
I did. I bought it.
Okay. It might be Roll20 going. Okay, there it goes. I had to hit refresh on my computer, and now it updated.
No, I'm moving manually.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of getting all this thing.
Okay. So we go to the storage area, and it's like,
I'm gonna turn on this comm jammer while we're in here to make sure we don't have any bugs on us.
Would the comm jammer stop my recorder?
Depends on how your recorder works. It might cause interference.
So, Jeff, about that roll you did earlier, you received some kind of communicator or some kind of notification?
It uploads the information to a private server at a web URL. As soon as a device connects to it that has internet access, it copies.
So this is not. Yeah, I was saying. So you don't have any it doesn't tell you what it does. So if it doesn't link to the internet, then you're not going to get anything, right?
Yeah. So any device that connects to it, the virus will duplicate itself and affect the next virus.
Okay.
And once it's got the user information from the main console that it connects to, it got 3 successes, so I get at least 3 users. The virus will continue to infect every system that plugs into it. So if you plug into a data pad, and then you plug your data pad into a computer to download files, it gets infected on every single machine it's connected to until it finds a machine that actually has HoloNet access. Then it sends the information as an encrypted text file to the server's URL.
Okay. So you get a thing, and it's coming off of the.
But I'm turning on the.
From a great purchase retail store.
If you have text, I would copy and paste it somewhere so that I don't spend time having to take the notes.
Okay. Basically, it's just a chain retail store. They download the images and print them off. That's all they're doing with your stuff. They print off your images.
So I would get 3 people's usernames and passwords.
You got 3 employees to Great Purchase retail store. Regular employee log on information.
Okay, so I turn on the comm jammer.
A Best Buy knockoff.
Forgive me for my paranoia, but I noticed something when we were filling out those data pads, that they had a small camera on them and fingerprint scanners that try to initiate contact with the internet as... Wait, you changed that, right? You said they don't connect to the internet, that they just stay on there?
They just download the images, but did download your images and stuff like
that.
Okay. Wow.
So these data pads that were filling the information out were actually sucking up information from us, so I'm a little paranoid about this, and I don't know if I trust this guy fully or the suite he provided. So that's why I'm taking this extra precaution.
You also got the 1,500 credits added to all your accounts except for EotE, who got 1,200. No, 1,300, I mean.
Okay.
So his plan's a little suspect, why he wants us to be at a certain place at a certain time. And if he's worried about the Star Destroyer being there, I'm sure I could come up with some computer spikes and jam some sensors and spoof their sensors into thinking that suspicious activity is happening at a different location away from where we're actually going to steal ships if we want to go and proceed that way.
That's a good idea for the diversion. Aside from that, I'm sure they just wanted to make some research on us and know who we are. I'll do the same.
Oh, so I've got the logins and credentials of 3 Great Purchase Restore employees that we can pin all of our activities on if the Imperials get involved.
Those poor 16-year-old kids.
What are their names?
I give you their names. The GM hasn't given me that information, but I got their credentials because they accessed my spyware.
Sally,
I don't need their names. I just let you know that I'm going to implant false data using their credentials every time I slice into any system from now on.
these kids are flies like a computer.
And then also, it'd be good if we can get someone with an Imperial connection and provide a suspicious data pad that might have information from the rebels for them to pass around so that we can get some Imperial credentials. Like I got these people's credentials. Did you say the shipping yard that he suggested that we can get those ships from are the one that the Star Destroyer is orbiting, or did he give us 2 different shipyard options? He said was there 1 or 2 locations? Okay, and do we know anything about this transport vessel?
I mean, we could go to the junkyard to see anything.
Do you know anything about the transport vessel?
That's what it is. He said there was a junkyard and a shipyard. He said that there were some ships going to...
It's a shipyard, not a junkyard. It's a shipyard.
What's the difference?
So there's only 1 shipyard with the Star Destroyer, right? Or is there 2 different shipyards?
There's a Star Destroyer currently docked there at that location. He didn't say why. It could be out for routine maintenance, like most stuff comes there. It could just be the guard ship, make sure no one, behaves themselves in that area.
So it's an Imperial Star Destroyer. It's a huge one, right?
It is.
Huh?
It is.
Okay.
And there's an orbital repair depot that orbits around in that shipyard, and that's where he said those fighters, while some other ships are. Maybe you might be able to find something else you could use instead.
What silhouette is the ship, the repair ship?
The depot?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's got 4 levels, and it carries.
So, if we were to hijack that, we should be able to. It'd be big enough for us to put the fighters that we want on it. Correct?
It's an orbital repair depot. It's got. Let me see how it's 4 decks. Let me see. If I can get you a picture. Hold on, I'm gonna get you a picture of it. I still have these pictures saved.
This is not the shipyard yet. This is the thing that orbits and fixes stuff, right?
Yes, that's where.
If it's 4 decks, it's got to have a storage bay big enough to put starfighters on.
Yeah, let me get you that picture of that. 1 second.
Oh.
Shot this stuff for you.
If this orbital station is a ZX-395, which I suspect it might be, or something similar, it's got at least 4 decks and plenty of space to put whichever starfighters on board that we want.
Wrong thing. I didn't put it in there.
So, I'm suggesting if there's a Star Destroyer in the area, an orbital repair station that's supposed to be orbiting anyways wouldn't draw any suspicion if we use that to steal the starfighters that we want.
There you go.
You want us to steal an entire space station?
No, not the space station. The orbital repair. The orbital repair orbits the space station, performing routine maintenance and stuff, and it's large enough that we can sneak the ships on.
Those kinds of things are static.
I posted it in story development how big these things are. This thing is.
Those kind of things have tens, if not hundreds of people in there.
Yeah,
And they're static. The ships come to them. They don't go to the ship.
there's three repair decks, and let's say there's some pylons and stuff, ventral pylons and docking pylons. It's pretty big.
Big enough to maybe
Look,
cause a blackout on a Star Destroyer sensors.
look in Discord, and you can see how big it is.
I don't see how big.
I don't
it is.
see how big it is compared to a person or a ship or anything
Yeah,
for
I
You
reference.
can see the ships in the top
kinda
one. Those are
just-
ships in the top one, on second deck or repair deck.
Oh, so we can have a lot of ships. Can't
Oh,
we just
God.
jack a ship from it?
That's what you're supposed to do. That's what he suggested. Stealing some ships from there. And you have to
Okay.
see what kind of ships are on there. He says there's more than just that. It repairs for the area, so it's got hundreds of ships.
Is there a junkyard around here?
With the shipyard, near the shipyard.
No, a junkyard on the planet where they take ships and other junk.
Nah, that's all done off planet.
Which planet? Is it close by? Is it the same system? I'm
Nah.
thinking, here's what I'm thinking. If we want to do something and we don't want the Empire breathing down our necks, we should probably do something in a disposable ship, not our own ship.
That's why he mentioned the shipyard will probably have.
But
being
that's why, if we're going to go to a shipyard in front of an Imperial Starter Station, we should probably have a junk ship that we just throw together or repair that we can find from one of the junkyards nearby. That way, it doesn't trace back to us. I've got the
It
skill.
should have us easily enough as soon as we get there, because we don't have the transponder.
Every ship has to have that transponder. Do you guys have false transponder codes?
No. We have a transponder, but the one we'd have would be the one of the bested ship. The one that would be registered as bested. Which we could lie about, yes. That could be worked around.
I was thinking if we go to one of the nearby junk planets, we could find a ship that could be repaired enough that we could use for this operation.
You only have 2 days to do this.
2 days before we can get there?
Yeah.
I thought you said we had some time.
Yeah, 2 days. You're in the same system. It's you're on Tallaani. The shipyard is outside Tallaani.
Yeah,
But he said it'd be a few days before the Star Destroyer would be far enough away. So a few days and 2 days
2 days.
don't compute.
So you're gonna have 2 days in total. 2 days to plan and to get there to the orbital thing, so it'll be far enough away from the Star Destroyer to where it will not be able to respond quick enough to stop you from fleeing if you were doing that.
All right. What do I have to do to find out what company owns that orbital thing?
It's the Tallaani. It's the Tallaani, the planets thing. That's like one of the primary sources of income right there, because they hire a bunch of mechanic stuff to work there, and security, some security personnel too to work it, and everything like that.
Okay. So if we go to a government building. Okay, so if we can sneak onto a government building, I can slice into one of their systems and get the information on that orbital thing. And maybe get some more information so we're not going in blind. May need a distraction though.
So the picture, the stuff I sent you, that is what he sent you. That's those schematics he sent you for their depot. He's able to obtain for you.
But they don't say what ships are on board, if they have light speed, and if they can even escape.
Starships only. So they don't have light speed. They don't have hyperdrive. That's why he said that you would meet with one of his ships, and that you could piggyback.
So these ships are only one person, or do they have passenger spots?
You would have to find out when you get there
Hmm.
what they have.
Can I do a holo search for this type of ship to find out what the basic information on these ships, if they have like a one person
0 passenger, if it has a person, multiple passenger. I want to get an idea on the ships that he says are there.
Talking about the Manta flyer?
Yeah, whatever ship he wants us to use.
Yeah, he said a Manta. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can try to figure out what that is.
All right, so what I need to do for research on that?
To find out about a Manta, generic information about it.
Yeah, if it's a 1-person ship, or if it has passenger capacity.
It would be a 1. I think it'd be 1 or 2. But it shouldn't be too hard. I've had general knowledge and stuff like that, so I don't think it'd be too hard to check.
So 1 or 2.
I'll say 2.
Is it something I can use the computer to find on the HoloNet? Like, is there?
If you do a warfare check, it would just be a 1.
Okay, but I'm not doing warfare. I'm doing computer to look on a dealership's website that's selling this type of model, Starship.
Well, the Starship, I said, it goes with the Tallaani. It's from the Tallaani thing, which is the system you're all in, I think.
So it should be easy to find a dealership that's selling that type of model Starcraft, brand new. So I at least have an idea.
Yeah, because
what the model we're going after.
Done on the frigate, from what I've seen in the thing about this thing.
All right, so I can use a computer check to search a dealership's website. That's what I'm asking. I want to use a computer check.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if these are military things or if they're actually.
If they have an R, they're military. If they don't, then they're not.
I don't think they are. Let me see.
They would have an R next to the price. It would say restricted.
Let me see. You're pulling up. I'm pulling up these ships.
Seeing if these are even worth getting or not.
So is that the end of our meeting?
Yeah, that's the end of it. Pretty much was wrapping everything up right now. These.
Would my character be able to play back the recording and see if it's good enough?
For what?
Like, huh?
Recording for talking or what?
It was recording for talking. It was what Necro said.
And yeah, and I activated a comm jammer because I'm paranoid after seeing the data pad was trying to track our information. So
it was all muffled and stuff like that because he jammed your comm.
But would it be able to be heard?
Oh yeah, because his comm jammer is just for communication for sending stuff. Yeah, you could hear everything that was said.
Okay.
The whole conversation.
Would I be able to send that to my superior?
He's got a comm jammer. I don't know. Would that interfere with his thing or no? Jeff?
I think that would.
Communications.
So would I be able to take it to a different place and then do it?
I only have the comm jammer on for our meetings.
It's a rarity 7. It's a rarity 7 ship, so it doesn't say anything else on the what it looks like.
So then it's not restricted. So then I can.
Okay.
It's rarity 6 in this system. So I can do computers then, right?
Well, the card, the thing on the picture on the card, it shows it's a rarity 7. So I don't know if that. I think that's in this system. I don't know.
Okay, but anyways, so I can do computers. It should be on our dealership.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because I see where you said they are. Okay, yeah. No, that's next. Okay, that's next to the R. Okay, yeah, yeah. It's not. No, it's not. It's not restricted. It's just worth a crap ton of money.
Okay. I am going to recover a lot of strain. I'm going to recover 5 strain.
Okay.
All right. So, what's the passenger?
It is a single pilot vessel. Like I said, they're famous for that for the magnetic clamps it has, where it can clamp to something, and then it has a special tube where you can actually slice through the ship and through the hole and actually.
Okay. Does it have passenger carrying capacity?
For passengers, no.
So only one person per ship.
Yes, per ship.
Okay, I don't know if these are going to work.
It features a special ability where it can go from it has 2 different modes: an attack mode and pursuit mode.
Yeah, I don't know if these ships are going to work because one person can fly, no crew capacity, no co-pilot, just one person has to have the skills to do everything in those ships. So I don't know if that's going to work so well.
It's a suicide bomber. It's not meant to get out. It's meant to distract and stay distracting until it dies.
Okay, raise your hand if you have the piloting skills needed to fly one of these and
Jumper
land
raises-
it on a moving vehicle.
Jumper raises his hand.
Okay, so one person. R7 says, possibly, if you walk me through it the whole time, but it sounds very dangerous and volatile.
Oh, he said that there might be other ships on there you could use too. You'd have to see what else is available. They don't just have mantas there.
Okay, what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to
Use Jumper as the bait? Yeah, sure. He's just a droid.
What's that?
He's just a droid. Use Jumper as the bait.
here's the comm jammer stats.
The idea would be to go in with one of these clumping ship. Cut a hole in the hull and go in through there, right?
That's what he suggested.
So, hey,
All right.
Pat,
That means we need at least one ship cutting a hole, and then we can come in with a normal shuttle.
Oh, you got zero-G suits and all that to get through there and all that?
I've got a spacesuit, and
Yeah,
I got
if
droids.
you wanna
Hey,
do that, you'd have to do a spacewalk along the hull and cut it.
so on the comm jammer, it produces a bunch of noise. And the
Okay,
closer
so
you
would
are
be-
to it, the more. So it says, cutting through the noise created by a comm jammer requires a computer's check with the difficulty proportional to the distance from the jammer and the power of the device. The closer and more powerful the jammer, the harder the difficulty. The hail forces an average check, which becomes more difficult the closer ranges. The exact difficulty is up to the GM, but should increase to hard or daunting at medium range or closer to the device. So
what is the
close
median
range check.
coverage of that comm jammer? What's the range on it?
All right, I'm looking.
'Cause I know-
The device can blanket a standard comm link frequencies over a 1/4 kilometer radius.
What?
Can also focus on a single target. Yeah.
So, are you doing a quarter check? Or are you trying to just do your ship?
I focus to the room in our ship.
Okay, so if you leave the room or that, you might have a chance to make your little communications.
Okay. Yeah,
but
I do that.
Wouldn't he have to do computers to know that?
He wouldn't know, but he's not gonna do it in front of you. Pull out his comm stat.
But I mean, he wouldn't know the range of it. So how would he know to leave the room without some type of computer check?
Did you tell him when you did a comm jammer?
Yes.
Hey. So can I just do computers to see if I know the range? What would be the difficult check to see if I know the range?
You could ask.
Could I do a check it instead? Well, first.
There's two different ranges. There's a 1/4 kilometer. I didn't tell you guys what I said to, but it can blanket up to a 1/4 kilometer radius. I didn't tell anyone, but I focused it on the room.
Would I be able to figure that out with a computer's check?
How many points do you have in computers?
0.
Actually, it says you can focus on a single target. So I focused on the whole ship. So, because it doesn't say a room, it says you can focus on a single
The only way
target.
you would be able to find out is if you went to another room and try to do it, and you got the goggle. So you could, so like I said, you're trying to go into another room. So go into another room, and what's it? Daunting, you said?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So take 2 setbacks, and I mean, it's the force is all about balance. So you know.
So would that be for me or no?
I think you used the dark side, so you get, I think you said 4 purple and 2 setback, and an upgrade on the difficulty, and you spent a light side for an upgrade on your check.
Oh, I put it back, but you can put you can spin it back, but yeah, It bounces back
So-
out anyways. I think right
So
now.
are you upgrading your check, or are you upgrading my check? Since I'm technically going against.
I'm
the party?
upgrading your check, and you said you would. So hit the light side again because I cleared that out.
Okay.
By giving you a dark side back, so that way it'll be a 1-4. I can manually put that in there, right? Yeah.
I already have no skills. I told you.
At least you didn't get his fare.
Actually, if you didn't upgrade it, I might have actually been able to do it. Surprisingly.
At least you didn't get his fare. So you strained all your might to try to get a signal, and you realize you can't get a signal here on the ship.
Could I use a strain to try to give me a blue?
Oh, you know what? You forgot to add your 2 black dice.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
There's no
Yeah,
2 black dice.
Because you don't have any tools to do the equipment with, do things like
The
No, you just
the
had to
black
roll
dice
black
were-
by itself, but it's the same as the above.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the black dice didn't do anything to it. Yeah. So you take 2 strain for trying to do it. But why don't you just say, hey, I need to make an important call. Because I can't get a signal.
No. That's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to record him while that thing's going off.
Oh, you can record the whole thing because it's not transmitting anything.
Honestly, I'd say the recorder works, but you can't. But until you turn off your stuff, your jammer, he can't transmit it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what you're rolling. Then don't worry about the roll. You have your strain back. So yeah, just
Okay.
say you record the whole thing conversation.
Okay.
Did you want to roll deception so no one catches on that you're recording them?
Get out.
Or do you have some kind of like voice activated one, or how does it record?
It kind of works like I just turn it on.
Okay, so you want to roll a stealth or deception so no one sees you?
I mean, I could roll a stealth.
Necro's kind of paranoid about everything already. Apparently.
That would be stealth, and if that's when you brought.
Okay, so that would be stealth.
Yeah,
You get
and
two. You guys get 2 black die to perception checks to find a concealed recorder on a person's body.
That's what we're looking for you. So I'll give you. So instead of the 2 blacks, we'll give you 2 blue. Oh, well, no, that's if you're trying to hide something. Yeah, so just roll your stealth.
Okay.
Or would it be better for deception?
It'd actually be way better for deception.
Okay. Yeah, you're trying to act like you're not doing anything.
Okay, so what would be the difficulty for that?
Are you combining everyone's perception?
Yeah, that's what I'll say. What's the highest perception in the group?
Does anyone have higher than 3 in cunning?
get 3 cunning and 0 perception.
I got 1 skill point in perception, so does anyone beat 1? So it sounds like 2 purple, 1 red.
Yep.
2 purple, 1 red.
Exactly what it sounds like.
I'd like to use a light side to upgrade my point. Because... that's so unlucky.
No.
Hey, what
You
she got there?
See him reaching to hit the recorder, and it slips out of his hand and falls to the ground.
Is
That's
that a recorder?
What do you have here?
to record the pig when he talks.
Are you working for him?
No.
No, it's just paranoid, just like you. Want to make sure that everything's alright. And that we can use them, use what he said afterward. If he tries to double cross us, I think. Alright.
Why don't you just take my notes? You don't need any recorder to record all of us.
Sorry that I didn't ask first.
Here's the notes of what I got on what the job entails.
Thank you.
Alright. So I guess we're pretty much summing it up, and then that's the game, I guess, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Unless y'all, anything else y'all trying to do or talk about?
I mean, like at the
Y'all
end,
got
I
plans
guess.
for what y'all want to do? Y'all want to go to the shipyard? You want to try to use your own ship? What do you want to do?
I think we'll use a junk ship. I know
wanna
we'll
find a
do
junk
that
ship?
for sure.
Okay.
Do you know where we can get a junk ship from?
You got the credits to rent one, right?
Do we have to? Why can't we just go to a junkyard and see if
Because
there's
we only got 2
one?
days, he said.
Yeah. I mean, you could use your own ship and fly over there, and then just because Jumper is a flyer, so you can leave him to take off when you're done.
I mean, can we just steal another person's ship?
We could. In fact, I want to look up the information on the 3 Great Purchase Retail Store employees and see if any of them actually is in possession of a ship.
Just so happens.
No, they don't own any ships. They said they're just.
Do any of them live with their parents, and one of the parents own a ship?
I was actually kind of thinking of that.
Yeah, one of them does.
Awesome.
His dad got a small junker ship. He's working on repairing. He actually works for the depot.
Hey, guess what? So these people try and steal my information? I say we steal one of his parents' ship and go do this mission in their ship. And I'll leave the digital fingerprints so it looks like their kid did it.
The dad flies the local taxi that takes the mechanics up there to work it.
Wait, why don't we just steal a taxi then?
No, this is better. Teach these a-holes to try and steal my info.
That poor kid.
You just have an entire Star Destroyer worth of Imperials to deal with. I say we.
They were just printing up our picture.
You're gonna steal a taxi, or you're trying to go steal a taxi to taxi yourselves up there.
So,
Or are you gonna try to get mixed in with the crew to
I'm gonna go ahead and build some computer spikes with that employee's information, his username, his password, and any other information I can find to leave digital fingerprints all over the computer spikes.
Oh,
and these will be assisting us. One I'll build to get into the parent ship to access the the parent ship. I'll build another one to access the computer systems of the repair vehicle to get a location of where the ship is we need. And I'll have another one with a generic use to break into a computer system.
So computer strikes are restricted, right?
Computer spikes? No, you can build them with data from data pads and stuff. I just got to buy the. I think I got to buy the material components to build them.
Okay, but they're illegal though. Once you
they're illegal, but the parts to make them are legal. It's like grenades. You can build a grenade from stuff out of a hardware store.
Yeah.
So that's not illegal, but once you build it, it's illegal.
Okay.
Actually, technically, grenades are not restricted. It doesn't say they're restricted, but.
So kind of not good to carry around much grenades. Yeah.
So I guess like pipe bombs technically aren't restricted, but they're illegal to use in certain situations.
At least the way you intend.
So while they do all of that, my character just goes into another building and transpons the identity theft, the plan, and and to confirm that it is actually the man that they're thinking it is.
It is Hamar-Chaktak, and that you don't have. Right now, he wants you to do is obtain a vessel so you can attach to another vessel. So you already know there's a transport involved. You already know that the whole transport that they took out the insurance on was a Bacta transport. So you have a good inclination that this is what they're talking about.
Yep. I make sure to tell him about the identity fraud that Necro is doing.
I
don't want that kid to
yeah,
spend
you're
the
about to
rest
get
of his life.
some punk kid in trouble.
I don't want that kid to spend the rest of his life in jail.
That is awesome. I'm sorry for that kid. Just doing his job at a great purchase.
Poor kid.
Not so much for that summer job he thought would be easy. Oh, okay.
This is gonna be a great campaign.
Hey, that data recorder kind of spoofed my character. I want to look up information on Udark. Send us Udark.
Okay.
And I'll look up information on him before I start building the computer spike. So
I will spend. Might be a bit harder since I am ex-military.
It's fine.
Okay.
Any digital footprints you leave? Any social media accounts? Any transactions? Any banking? Anything you have that accesses?
The VA's been hacked multiple times, so it's probably not going to be too hard.
So I should be if he has like a space LinkedIn profile that lists where he works or where he has worked, anything like that. Any digital footprints he has?
I don't know. Is your guy that technically into it? I mean, he's only got what's his intelligence?
He's got at least 2.
Mm.
He's actually got the point in computer, so yeah, he's computer savvy.
Udark?
What?
Is your character real social in the social media?
It doesn't matter if he is. Any place that he worked at, they have databases.
Okay. Mm. Oh yeah. Yeah, and plus
any place he's worked at where he worked at the Imperials on a job application at any job he's ever worked at that's a public computer system, it can be hacked.
He also did stop a bank robbery, remember?
Oh, so there'll be information about him in local newspapers. He uses his real name.
I really doubt that the Imperial or even the company databases where with the names of the applicants for jobs and all would be public, and you'd have no idea which one he applied to.
I can search any social media sites.
Social media, I have no quarrel with, but the job thing, yes. I really doubt you could find anything else.
Like Career Builder or any of the apps used to connect mercenaries with people looking for mercenaries, Craigslist websites, stuff like that. Stuff on the dark net that you want to list stuff to get jobs.
I foresee PvP.
You see what?
I foresee PvP.
PvP.
And
all you gotta do is step on him. He's so tiny.
I know.
Aside maybe from Treads, Necro's droid, you're the only combat focused character.
Exactly.
And one with 6 brown, we just can't.
He's a big guy. He's not little. That picture does not do his guy justice. He is a big, brawly guy.
Okay. 2 purple. All right. Just because I'll use some more strain.
It's a very low chance, but he can fail.
All right. I reduced the difficulty to 1.
Wait, 1 second. There you go.
Master Slicer.
There you go. Now kind of make things even for y'all.
Oh well, I haven't used any light side yet, and he used 3 against me. I think I'm gonna use a light side point.
I try to help you there, man.
All right, so upgrade.
There is a chance that he can't fail. He can just roll.
All right, putting on my ARCI goggles using my computer.
You gotta do this while you're off
computer console. There you go.
He could just roll all advantages.
Hey,
So
H7, come here and assist me, H7.
God,
This is what I'm looking for.
You haven't you're rolling the simple, so you're just trying to find his basic stuff then.
Yeah, work history. I want to find out every place he's worked.
Did he roll? Oh, darn it.
Yep. So
Wait,
and
why
I'll
not the thing of red?
take strain, and I will have three successes, 3 advantages.
Why isn't the thing of red?
yeah, it's red.
Yeah, it's supposed to be red.
My bad. Well, ignore that, and 1 red. All right. So 1 success, 3 advantage.
Okay.
That's pretty close. I'm happy with that.
The advantages are what give you useful information.
Okay, so
Successes speed up the time, but I'm already doing it 75% faster.
Well, looking, you found out that he does contract work mostly. But a lot of the jobs he's done is a lot of contract stuff.
Has he ever worked for a military organization?
You do show that he's a veteran. Everything like that, because I mentioned him in the paper from the last bank heist. He was able to stop. You know,
A veteran of the Imperial Forces. Okay, that's what I need to know.
Well, he has Imperial armor, so
Yeah.
at least you know he didn't steal it and beat someone up and steal it.
Well, yeah. Now I know he didn't steal it.
I kind of told you I didn't steal it.
So he's pretty much and you get an idea. He's pretty much of a do-gooder. He's always trying to do good.
Okay.
A lot of the jobs he takes, it's to help others or it's security. So he's really about doing the right thing and
I'm pretty lawful.
trying to live by the law.
I guess we'll end it here.